like 10 minutes ago.
All right, we're up in
Well.
this bitch. We're live. We're ready to go. What's happening with it, y'all? The infamous TRC once again back in this bitch. Starting something a little bit new with the channel here. I'm gonna go ahead and name this motherfucker the Call of Duty Chronicles. Basically, the first one we do, which is obviously now today, we're gonna be going off on everything, man. We're gonna be going off on the SBMM system, the weapon balancing, the maps. I mean, just everything, the game modes, everything you can possibly think of,
The
man. Like that's
electric.
going to be covered up in this bitch today,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll slowly start to kind of break them down for each next one that we do. So maybe just focus on the SBMM next one, or focus on whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so this is something he had planned. He was like, well, why not have me since we both have similar topics. Well, not similar topics, but we both feel like the same
Even though
way.
Carlos don't play too much Call of Duty anymore, like he still knows the bullshit going on in the crummy ass aspects and everything. And
Yep.
then we're gonna have beast mode be a part of this as well. Just waiting on him to go ahead and dip in the shit yard or stream yard thing, whatever you want to call it, and we'll get this fat bitch popping.
I thought you already
Speaking
do
of
that
popping,
though.
what's up, Gilbert? What's happening, man?
Yeah, what's good, Gilbert? I thought Beast Mode would actually be in the thing.
Yeah, he's in here now. I'm adding him. Yo,
Yo,
yo.
how's it going, man?
Same shit, different day. You already know how it is. What's new with you, man?
Same. What's good? Same shit, different day. Same shit, different year.
Mm-hmm. 2024, baby.
Can't fucking believe it, man. That is 2024.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year gets better.
Yeah. I mean, we say that every year, don't we? And then look what happens.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. We're just gonna
Yeah.
keep on trucking along. And
Hell yeah. I just went and got my laundry, man. So I'm sorry if I took like a minute. It's all
you're
good
good.
though.
No worries, no
At
stress.
least the prick downstairs didn't get mad at me this time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's some old grump, dude. He has to wake up really early in the morning, though, so I understand.
Yeah, he's got Papa's boner pills and everything. Hey, I get it.
Not the boner part.
Probably.
Yeah, this
Probably.
joint is everybody get taken down. Every time we started talking.
That's crazy. But anyways, man, let's go ahead and start this bitch off with a bang. Like,
Get
might
my
as well just
comfy
go ahead
seat.
and talk about how Call of Duty has come so far, yet got on a really bad path compared to what we used to have over a decade ago. They've lost all their principles. They've forgotten who they are. They've lost their identity. What the fuck happened? Is it greed? Is it laziness? Is it both? Like,
Okay,
that's what I'm trying
so
to figure out, man.
so to answer all that, you said is it greed? So you said is it what? Like, is it greed and what?
Is it greed or is it laziness or both?
It's both. It's a combination of both. You gotta think, right? So the greed part. So as I told you earlier, when Fortnite dropped, that killed Call of Duty because you gotta think about it. When COD saw how good Fortnite and Battle Royale was doing, what did they do? They were like, "Oh, if we do that, we'll probably be making be doing just as good and well." That
Or
wasn't the
better?
case. Yeah, and that wasn't the case. And anything, and this is when the greed comes into play, because now they starting like, because as time the Battle Royale games will add the skins for the people go ahead and buy and purchase and whatever. So they're like, well, if we do that, that's another way to get money. So what they did was like, because the only way they made money was for school. I mean, that's a school. My brain's already fried from COD. But anyways, they've been making money from their map packs, DLC map packs. Because back in the day, they had what 4 map packs. Each was like $15. So
Mm-hmm.
that was
That's when they slowly kind of started off with those microtransaction shits.
yeah, but they wasn't too bad because they were
No, they
map
weren't
packs.
like predatory or anything like what they are nowadays.
Yeah, because you weren't forced to buy those. Like if you wanted to play the extra maps, go ahead. But But then they saw that okay, let's go ahead and add some skins and add skins on it. And okay, adding skins to COD. Okay, I don't have a problem with it. Like I really didn't have a problem with it. 'Kay, but like now y'all doing everything pretty much Battle Royale did. Battle Pass, skins.
And I don't care that Fortnite does it because Fortnite is a free to play game. Any bitch out there can download it, play it, boom, you're good right from the rip. Even though, in my opinion, that game's a piece of shit. We don't even gotta speak on that aspect. That don't got shit to do with Call of Duty. But that game is free. Call of Duty, I'm already paying almost $80 for at the end of the day, right? I've
Mm-hmm.
already paid $80 for a fucking product. I'm not trying to drop another $20 on some fucking season pass or $30. Actually, it's $30 now I'm thinking of it.
Mm-hmm.
And turn around and deal with all that shit.
And then oh, go ahead, Beast Mode.
Oh no, man. No, that's good. I was just clearing my throat.
Okay, and now here's how I'm gonna explain the laziness. So as we know, MW3 had every single map from the original MW3 and pasted pretty much onto this game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the kicker. They took a map in Season 2. It's not been added yet, but it's going to be from Vanguard.
Yep,
But,
Das
I hope
Haas or
not.
Das Hoos or they're
yeah,
doing a beast mode. They've already got it planned. They're making a
Ew.
fucking yes, dead ass,
yeah,
bro. A
yeah.
map
That
that we
No,
got
game.
2 fucking years ago.
but here's the thing,
Oh,
though. Here's the thing,
go
though.
ahead. I'm sorry.
You're good. But here's the thing, though. If I was a Beast Mode, if I was to send you what that map was going to look like, you would think we're playing flipping high rise. Because it never looks like anything like high rise.
Why
They
don't they
never.
just improve High Rise from the old Modern Warfare game?
Well,
They
that's the
already have it.
thing. That's the thing, though. They're too lazy to. Think
That
about it. They nearly added maps from last year's COD. They nearly added flipping Crown Raceway,
They
418.
added a fucking Modern Warfare 2 playlist into Modern Warfare 3. That's how down bad this
that's terrible.
it's
And,
as.
and that's
And Crown Raceway, I just seen gameplay of it again. It doesn't look that good.
No, it's
it,
fucking awful.
like, oh, we can tell you firsthand. When we played Modern Warfare 2, Ramp would tell me to back out the lobby. It was Crown Raceway, even not playing it.
It was that
Yep.
bad, man. I will not touch that shit with Betty White's decrepit dildo. I would not
Oh
fucking touch
God.
it with that.
Okay, man. Anyways,
You, you know what Crown Raceway reminds me of? It reminds me of a really shitty version of the skate park. The skate park was good though. I actually enjoyed that. I don't remember what it was called. It's like a skate park map, I think it
uh,
was.
Oh,
are you
yeah,
talking about
they added that
Grind?
joint in Cold War
Grind.
too.
Yes,
Yep,
that's what it was called. That was a fun map, I thought.
it was.
That's what
Until Cold War came
Raceway is.
along and yeah, they tossed that motherfucker in a Cold War and it fucked it up. But no, I know what you mean. That's kind
Yeah.
of a similar style, yeah.
And yeah, and speaking of Cold War, they brought back the whole map, old BO2 maps, hijack, grind as we just mentioned. What else did they bring from BO2?
Nuketown,
Well,
Oh,
maybe.
of
Newtown's gonna be
course
in every single
Nuketown.
Black Ops game, so I can't really say that.
They brought back, like you said, hijacked. They brought back so many of them, man. Probably
And
5 or 6 of them.
probably, and they all played like trash
They all
compared
played
to.
like shit because it's on that fucking fast play style and that booty sweat bandit bullshit.
That's what Modern Warfare 3 is. I've noticed there's a lot of
Yes,
people just sliding around like they have a tub of fucking margarine on their ass or
Yep,
something.
right.
and
It's
and
disgusting.
and people have been wondering why Rant doesn't stream MW3. It's because he gets bored of that game so
There's your
quickly.
fucking answer. It's boring. If
They
it
don't
fucking go ahead.
they don't innovate. You know what they could do? I just thought of something really quick. I pulled it out of my ass. That would hurt your ass sliding down certain fucking objects. Why doesn't you know what they could do to limit the amount of butt sliding? Just make it so that you take damage when you slide on your ass. Not like a lot of damage, but a little. Or just make it so you don't slide like a fucking bobsled or down ice or something.
Yeah,
You
Nah,
know?
exactly.
yeah. Here's the
No,
thing.
they make it so that you're like freaking I don't know, man. They make it like you're on a bobsled or something.
I mean, yeah, but here's the thing. You know, players will start complaining about that the moment that's at it. Oh my gosh, why are we taking damage from
I can't
slide?
sweat like a try-hard faggot anymore. Why can't I slide? Why is it taking damage?
What?
Because it should be used as an evasive type maneuver. It shouldn't be used every 2 fucking seconds in a gunfight. It's annoying.
They won't ever question why there's so many cheaters and SBMM still in the game, though, which apparently Activision addressed. I don't know if they did or not.
Oh,
Technically,
nowhere.
they did, but they gave no fucking true explanation. They just
Yeah.
basically came out and said, yeah, we use it to our advantage. It helps with our player count, and then they just shut the fuck up about it.
Wow.
That's what I heard. I could
Holy
be a
Yeah,
little bit
fuck.
so,
wrong or
At
something,
least
but
they
that's
admitted it.
yeah, but they didn't explain how it worked. They
yeah,
I
didn't say
think we
here's the
all know
metrics
how
that
it
we
works.
use.
yeah, we all know how it works.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
But
tell you how it works. I know it's in full fucking effect when I'm in a goddamn match and I'm getting 120, 130 fucking ping.
yeah,
That's
like,
crazy.
And
That's too
latency
much.
loss and all that bullshit. Just
oh
because
yeah,
it's
so
trying to pair me up against people that are supposedly along my skill bracket when that's never the case. I'm having to sweat my fucking living ass off in these goddamn matches. It's not putting me up against people of, quote unquote, similar skill range.
also not
They,
to mention,
oh, God.
oh, also not to mention, Ramp was just playing MW3 earlier. Bro was lagging with packet bursts and latency. Come on now.
Yeah, and I'm on fucking fiber internet. Like, that shit should not be happening. Why not put me in a fucking server that's close to me? You put me over in a goddamn server in fucking South Korea and shit and expect me to pop off. It's not happening because the son of a bitch is lagging. Like I'm playing
Yeah.
some old fucking piece of shit on dial up or something.
I mean, South Korea is quite a distance from where we are, so it wouldn't make sense. The internet's not going to be able to reach to that area as quick as somebody local or in your region.
No, of course not. And I'm just using that as an example. Like, I'm quite sure it's not connecting me to anything out of America. Although, shit, maybe it is connecting me to, like, fucking Mexico or something.
Probably is, so like this, and this is another thing I noticed. Like you have SDMM, you got damage based
Yeah, it's
matchmaking.
like, what the fuck is that shit?
That's a way to disbalance your game. And then I heard that like with SBMM, it actually puts you up against people that play the same way as you. Well, so my whole thing with this is right. How is the game supposed to be enjoyable when everyone's playing you're playing against is playing the same way? So forget about having a certain fucking strategy because it's not going to matter anyway. The people that you're playing against already know that strategy and they're playing just like you. So you're
Yeah,
like fighting fire with fire. It's boring.
that is so very true. If that's what they're doing, of course.
I
And
think that's what they're doing.
Wouldn't that be hella hard to track, though? Like
and
someone's movement, and I don't know. They have so many backdoor fucking metric systems that we don't even know about,
They got
and
that
they use
chat
it to
bot.
play to their advantage. Oh, that stupid fucking AI thing. See, what was the
That's
point?
yeah,
oh
like,
god, man.
so I
In
told
Beast
Rand
Mode, I know
this.
you hate this fucking shit because I know at one point you mentioned that they're going to add it into like GTA 6 and shit, and they're going to be doing it with other games and future COD titles,
Yeah.
but
Oh
it's such a
yeah.
waste of money to do that on an
It
M-rated
is.
game.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
because little Timmies are still getting a hold of it. Well, that's the parents' fault. I shouldn't have to be punished. We're all over 21. We shouldn't have to be punished for a fucking because little Timmy got his hands on the game and his parents bought it for him, or he snuck his parents' credit card. Who knows, man? These kids, you never know with them nowadays, man. They fucking steal their parents' credit card, punch in a fake age, and all sorts of shit. You know?
True.
yeah, man. And another thing, like, I told Rand this, but I never told you this, Beast Mode, but I have like a friend who said they got banned from MW3 because they said the B word. Like,
They said bitch, and they got banned.
yep.
That's fucking stupid. The
Like,
characters swear. The characters swear their ass off. You can actually hear them yelling fucking stuff when they're getting
Yeah.
shot and stuff. It's like, but I can't yell fuck. I mean, it is a video game. You know, if it's exciting, you're gonna get into it. Maybe swear a little bit.
like,
That's the
That's why
thing. They're
all the
trying.
lobbies, man, that's why they're all quiet as fuck now. I used to actually have game chat turned on. I just turned it off because no one fucking talks in there. They're afraid to get banned, rightfully so.
yeah, like, And thing is, if Rap wasn't game shy and he was saying the stuff he would be saying on stream, he would get banned within a
I wouldn't
heartbeat.
even. Nah, they wouldn't even wait a whole ass business day to ban me. I
Yeah,
would
bro
get
would
banned on
be,
fucking stream. I guarantee it.
yeah,
Oh my
and then
god, that's crazy.
word, but he'll probably enjoy being banned because he won't have to put up torture getting his MW3. But also,
True.
Beast Mode, I'm not sure if you heard, but COD for this year is going to be taking place in the Gulf War. So that's back in the 90s. And then next year for COD, we're getting a BO2 sequel. We'll have, well, yeah. So,
So it did cut out a little bit. It's probably on my end because I don't have the best setup. But so they're bringing. I know about Gulf Wars. The next Call of Duty. You said it's going to take place in like the '90s, which that's what I heard. And then they're going to do a Black Ops 2 sequel.
yeah, so COD 2025 hoping it could be a BO2 sequel, pretty much.
Why a sequel? Why not? You know what people have been asking for? They've been asking for a remaster. That's what they should do.
Exactly. That's what we were
Well,
just talking about earlier, Carlos. They would make bank off that shit.
yeah, man,
Yeah,
I
if
was
they want to
saying,
really be, if they really want to make big money, man, that's what they need to do. And take all the shit that, like, not all, like, most of the shit that stinked in Black Ops 2 is really easily fixable if they just learn from their mistakes.
that's the thing, though. They
But they
won't.
made it worse over the years.
Yeah, you already know, like, if they do a fucking Black Ops 2 remaster, they're gonna add this fruity fugazi shit that they add
I
now,
hope the
like with the
fuck not.
tracer packs, and oh, they would, though. That's what's sad.
That's really stupid, though, man.
Hell
No, hell
yeah, it
That's what
is.
I
yeah.
don't understand. Like, if they want to fucking add that shit to the game, why don't they just like make a totally different franchise that competes with Warzone? Like, I got an idea, but you see, this is the thing. They won't be able to make money. It'll show because I think really half the reason people play Call of Duty, not us, but other people, is because of Warzone.
Yep.
What I was gonna say is, why don't they just make Warzone a completely separate fucking
Title.
franchise,
Right. Right.
and then
Yeah,
they can
probably.
sell all the skins and shit they want? While us real motherfuckers, we're gonna sit on Call of Duty, and hopefully they have that shit like a Call of Duty game. You
That's the
want to play
thing.
Warzone? That's cool. That's your teen rated version of Call of Duty. You want to play Call of Duty? Yes, I'm rated. Leave it
Mm-hmm.
alone. Make it how we were used to it.
Very fair point. I'm tired of being shafted when it comes to multiplayer content because of this Warzone shit.
Yeah, like, we shouldn't have be playing. We shouldn't have be begging. Like, literally, season 2 dropped like a week ago. And we only get what one map, like one of the maps that is was supposed to be was added, and
Oh,
I'm
it's
like,
all a bunch of drip feeding bullshit. That's all it is. They say, oh, yeah, season 2, you're going to get 3 new multiplayer maps, but then we don't see them for a month. We
That's
just get
insane.
one to start with. Okay, and that one map, which by the way, I forget the name of it, it's called like,
it's like,
I don't know, but it's fucking complete trash.
I can pull up
Do
the
you
name.
remember?
Oh, yeah, it's
Do you
called,
remember?
oh, go ahead though.
Do you remember the one map they called it meat?
Yeah, dude, like gay ass shit like that, man. It just,
Fucking call the maps some of the worst map names I've ever heard in my entire life.
yeah, so this new map is called Stash House, or I call it Crack House.
Yeah.
It's a
Probably
shitty
where the
map.
developers were.
You right? No shit, man. They developed their own fucking studio in the game. That's crazy.
And that's before they were shooting at people from below the map where they were in hell.
That's crazy.
How do you like that for continuity?
Oh shit. But yeah, that map is so fucking bad. It's got worse spawning than possibly even fucking shipment does. I mean,
Yep.
right when you spawn in, you've got either
I,
motherfucking back you or in front of you or to the side of you, and you're
yeah.
fucked.
Yep. I watched Rand play that map. He would not have a fun time.
No, that shit was pure garbage. I about threw my fucking shit. So when you add maps like that, maps that have no business being in the fucking game, they're made in such a goddamn rush. It looks like a fucking 3-year-old made it. And then you just put random ass spawn points. That's not a good map, and that's what I'm tired of, boys. I'm so fucking tired of getting these half-ass maps. We get them every
Let me
single
see
fucking
what.
season, and it does nothing for me. I'm like, oh great, it's a new map that we'll play fucking 10 times and then get bored of because it's so poorly executed. That's why these old maps, they used to fucking slap, and that's why they're remaking every single fucking old map that used to be in the game rather than do new shit, because their new shit fucking sucks. And no, it's not because I'm trapped in the past of nostalgia like some stupid motherfuckers think. I think beast mode cut out or something. Let me add him back.
Yeah, he said his internet is not the
It's our
greatest.
bipolar internet we have here. I'm actually on the staircase right now. Hopefully, it's a little better. If you hear some
Okay.
background noise, it's the wolves downstairs. So,
Oh, you're good. Don't sweat it.
Oh,
But no, these new maps, man, they ain't worth a fuck. Like I was saying, they just keep on bringing back old shit because the old shit was actually made to fucking last, not this new fucking shit where they don't try, they don't have any effort put into it whatsoever, and the spawn points are just garbage. It's like they just literally throw spawn points all over the fucking map and just say wherever you spawn, you spawn.
revenge spawns too. I seen it when watching 402 Thunder. He kept getting he'd kill somebody and then he would die, and immediately after they'd spawn right behind him and kill him,
Mm-hmm.
like it's a mechanic they have in the game. They're not gonna confirm it, but you can visibly see that shit happens because he's done it to people too. He'll die and then he'll spawn right behind the person that
Oh,
just
I
killed him
believe
and
it.
shit like that.
Especially on these damn small maps. It happens constantly.
And that's what Call of Duty was known for too, the small maps. Now they got it so that you know what I noticed, and it makes sense now. This is what I think of Modern Warfare 3. It
Mhm.
is true that it's faster than Modern Warfare 2022 and Modern Warfare 2019, but you know what's bad about it? You don't move your guns fast enough.
mm-hmm.
Your guns don't move fast
Yeah,
enough.
that is
And
true. My guns are stuck in quicksand half the time.
yeah, but the motherfuckers booty sliding, they look like they're going around on a damn bobsled, like I said.
Yeah, it's like they just got their ass lubed from getting fucked by a BBC and they keep on sliding
Or
around with that energy.
Activision.
It's like, bro,
That's insane too to think about that. They want $20 for one fucking skin, one map.
Yeah, it's
getting
the
back into the
greatest.
microtransaction aspect, yeah, it's just predatory at this point.
Like,
And every time you go ahead, Carlos, my fault. You're good.
I'm not saying we should not be having to pay $20 for one skin. Like, even a
And why
bundle.
would
Like,
people even want these ugly ass fruity skins? I don't understand. All this anime shit, all this weird fucking garbage that has nothing to do with Call of Duty. Nicki
Nicki
I don't
Minaj, big
Minaj,
titty,
Nick,
big ass bundles, and fuck out of here with all that
I
trash.
don't like it. I think it sucks. I think they could come up with way better skins if they wanted to.
Of course they
But
could.
you know what? You know what, man? I won't even get into what kind of skins they should come up with because you know what? They'll never pay me.
True.
no, then.
They
I
could do a
guess I can.
Toki Bear skin. Hey, fuck it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Uh, I guess I'll move on to the next topic.
Go
So
for
me
it.
and so me and Rant were discussing this earlier, but it's the lack of creativity in COD now.
Oh yeah.
Like as I said, they're bringing back map. They brought back maps from MW2. So you're telling me y'all can't make new maps? So you have to bring maps from last year's COD to to like. There's no new maps. There's no creativity for maps. There's no new creativity for calling cards. You can't make your custom emblems no more. You can't. There's not enough. There's no fun game modes. And there's no party game modes like Sticks and Stones, gun game. Well, I'm pretty sure gun game is fun.
Exactly.
I
But like
remember
no
Sticks and Stones.
Yeah. Hella fun.
prop hunt, all that good stuff. Like not everyone wants to play team deathmatch, search and destroy, domination, all that stuff every single
Or
time.
that fucking try hard. That is the search and destroy. Man, that shit looks like a sweat pit, like worse than anything. I've never played it on the new Call of Duty, but it looks worse than a sweat pit. You know what they could do? You know what? They had like a little type of search and destroy mode in War. I thought War was fun. Me and Rant were bringing that up the one day. War.
Oh, the war
War
mode
mode.
deal.
Oh, that was fucking sweet. That was like a game in itself right there.
Yeah, I mean, it is fun to play, no doubt, when it works.
Oh, I've never had it glitch out on me. I'm sure
Oh
that
fuck,
can't be
dude.
good though.
They had for the longest time, and I think I was the only one to fucking call it out. I even put it on the Call of Duty fucking subreddit. I'm like, what the hell is it with this war mode not capturing deaths? Like it doesn't count your deaths, your kills, nothing. So it was working day one, right? And then they put out a little fucking patch like 2 or 3 weeks after the bitch came out,
Oh
and for whatever
shit!
reason, it broke that mode and you couldn't tell how many kills you got. You couldn't tell how many times you died. It would just stick at 0. And then
Yeah,
finally, with fucking season 2, they fixed it, but that was like
It's-
over a month of it being broken.
and yeah, cause I'll be watching Rain. I'll be like, yo, didn't that count? And I'm like, am I seeing things? And I'm like, yeah, it wouldn't count. And I'm like, yo, are
And
they
that
gonna
was in the
fix it?
new Call of Duty.
Yeah,
That
it's like everything
and
they
they could
add.
get
Did
it
they?
right in World War II.
What's that?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. They could get it right in World War II, but they couldn't get it right in the modern one. That's fucking crazy. I mean, now, don't get me wrong. World War II was a complete piece of shit when it first came out, but they
Yeah,
fixed it. They actually fixed it, and it's okay. I still notice that, like, it pushes an algorithm and shit, though. Like, they want you to get, at least you could earn the bundles in that game, though. And they weren't super duper hard to get.
yeah. That's another thing with like all the old Call of Duty games that we had the pleasure of playing. You
Oh, they were
actually
fun.
unlocked shit as you played the fucking game. You didn't
Yeah,
have to
boy.
spend 20, $30 on a goddamn loot bundle. You
Yeah,
actually earned shit. That's what kept people playing.
and that's the thing, cause there wasn't no skins and all this type of stuff that you could.
No, because they weren't worried about that faggot shit. I'm probably going to get thrown off now that I said that, but they aren't worried about that back in the day. We paid $50 for the game. The game was good. You already knew it was going to be a banger if it was a Call of Duty game a decade ago or even 8, 7 years ago. You knew it was going to be good. They were going
Mm-hmm.
to put good effort into it. It was going to be something creative, something that we haven't seen before. We can't say that shit anymore because what we get is
Yeah,
recycled shit from previous years. The shit that they add is so unnecessary anymore. They keep on piling game modes on top of game modes, this fucking Warzone shit constantly, and I'm getting all this other shit like Horde Point and War Mode is just another additional
Or
mode, and you've got
DMZ.
DM fucking Z.
That I don't even know anything about. I heard that
Right.
you can unlock guns easy in that. I don't. I was gonna play it with somebody. I
cause
don't
those
know what
are
happened to the guy, but I never wound up playing it. It kind of sounds a little overcomplicated for me though.
Oh, I played it with one of my friends, and so when we played it, it kind of took us into the Warzone mode, Warzone map, and I think you had to kill like boss or something. Like I don't know, something like that.
Hmm.
So I don't think we like compete. So it wasn't like an online thing. I think you had to like, do this mission, and kill. And get, I don't know. Either way, it was not a good. It was.
But that's a problem though. They're adding in all these fucking game modes and they're just like drowning out the main fucking team deathmatch and free for all and like domination aspect of the game. Like Call of Duty that we know of is like being phased the fuck out. Now we've got shit like Gunfight, Invasion, Ground War, DMZ, fucking Warzone. Take all those piles of shit. I'm sorry if you like them. Anyone that's watching
Oh
this
no,
stream
I'm
with this
good.
video, like I do apologize. No, I don't. Fuck you. But anyways, take all those modes and put them into one like Beast Mode said. Have that Warzone shit be separate. Have a different fucking development studio. Fuck with that. And have the original studio make these damn Call of Duty multiplayer games. And the zombies or whatever, fine.
Yeah,
But
like
when you keep adding in all these unnecessary ass game modes that just end up being like a clusterfuck because there's less people playing Team Deathmatch now because there's all these fucking people on all these little fucking modes and shit. And it's just like killing the game.
I
Maybe I'm
think
over exaggerating, but that's just my two
no.
cents. Go ahead.
I think the modes are stupid anyway because they.
oh, did he like out again?
You know how? Oh, I got it. It's back. You know how like the fucking the map or my bad, like when you get in the bot mode and all the older Call of Duty games, well, you had the option to set up how many bots you wanted, all that. If you're the host for like a map or a match on Call of Duty, they should have it to where you can choose, you can like filter shit out. Like they don't put any effort into it anymore. You can't even do that, I don't think. But they should have it so that like you can like, you know, figure out what, like, okay, do I want to play like a gun mode type game? I can have 3 versus 3, or I can do 6v6. You should be able to kind of customize that, you know?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let people fuck with the sliders a little bit, tamper with
Yeah, I
possibly
mean, you don't
the
have to
health.
make it like too in depth, but you could
No,
get
but
rid of
I
an
agree. It would
entire,
be nice to have something a little different.
yeah, like you could get rid of gun mode completely. Just have it so that it's 3 versus 3 on a smaller portion of the map or something. Let people fuck around with it a little bit. Oh, excuse me, I burped.
That's the one thing I did like when it came to Vanguard. Yes, I'm bringing up that heap of fucking pile of cow dung.
I think it was the worst Call of Duty game ever.
It was bad, but I'll tell you what, the shit that they had to where you could play on 6v6, 10v10, and 12v12, that was fun.
What the fuck did they call that? Rush mode, I think is what it was called.
Something like that, but you had like Blitz, you had
Blitz mode, that's what it was
some
called.
bullshit like that. But I thought it was actually a pretty good change. And then when it didn't get implemented into fucking Modern Warfare 2, it's like, why? You came up with that just to waste it on one fucking title? And you think, oh, Sledgehammer made that game. Why wouldn't they do the same thing for Modern Warfare 3? It was a cool implementation. But no, it's like they just stuck with it for that game.
They'd rather invest their time in the chat bot. I seen an article. Oh, I'd have to send it to you on Discord. I might have, man, but it was a video Thunder did, man. It was fucking. It really was going into detail about the chat bot. I think it banned like 2.5 million players. I want to say.
Jesus, that many people.
Something like that. It might have been 250,000, but I think it was 2.5 million people, which is insane. I didn't even know that many people were playing it.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, are they banning them for nothing?
I bet half of those people got banned wrongfully too, because maybe they had something going in the background, or their fucking parents were fighting in the background. You never know what.
Basically, that's what I was just gonna say. That's insane, though.
And then you've got some fucking robot picking up on shit, and it's gonna put you like either in a purgatory for 3 or 4 days. Oh, you can't use voice chat, blah blah blah, or it's just gonna ban you.
And that's money you spent too. They're not letting you use stuff you spent money on.
Yeah.
Forget the fact that it's a game about war. I'm sure people are using plenty of euphemisms when they're fighting in a fucking combat, you know. Oh, God. Goody gosh. What the fuck? I just got shot in my ass. Maybe I should slide down a staircase with my shot ass.
Very smart idea.
Levels. That would fucking hurt.
Well, then.
That's the problem, though. Like, when you choose to ignore or just flat out abandon the core aspects that make your franchise unique and interesting, like, you get the lazy, boring, flat out retarded fucking experience that we suffer from nowadays with these modern day COD titles. I'm tired of them abandoning what made COD COD.
Isn't it they forgot what made their franchise what it is?
Do they not realize how many people they pissed off just by removing one thing, which was the custom emblem feature? That was one of the best
removed that
about Call of Duty.
Yeah,
it's been gone for 5 years.
That's fucking ridiculous. Why in the world would you remove that?
Here's my theory on it. They're trying to sell this game to kids. People were making pornographic emblems. People were making, big titty fucking. Yeah, so that's my theory on it. Or, everyone is so fucking butthurt if someone had like a quote unquote racist or sexist.
Or like a SWAT stick. I've seen
some bullshit. Yeah, exactly. People are going to lose their shit rather than be like, oh, that guy's a piece of shit, let me ignore him. No, they just flat out ignored everything and said, you know what, fuck it. We're just not even going to add it anymore.
And, people did that too for attention. You know how like the trolling and stuff. The 3 arc, and then they make it look like a dick.
But
I did shit like that on. I tried to name a shot. You can name your classes in Call of Duty, right? You can't even I tried to name my MG42 the Hitler's Buzzsaw. It wouldn't let me name it that Hitler's Buzzsaw because I wrote Hitler, even though it's a World War II game. It's like, dude, the game's about World War II. I can't name my gun Hitler's buzzsaw. It's literally what it's fucking called. Consult the History Channel. Oh wait, can't do that. It's all. That's a
Yeah, I'm
completely
pretty sure
different.
Snoop Dogg wasn't in World War II either. They might want to check the fucking History
Nah,
Channel on that
probably not.
aspect too.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
know he's up there in age. Shit, it would have made more sense not to like pick on Snoop Dogg or anything, but like it would have made more sense if they did like a DLC for Call of Duty called Gangsta Warfare. That's what Uncle Murda, or not Uncle Murda, Murda show he was talking about the one day. Have Snoop Dogg like base it in like early '90s LA or something. Have like gang wars and shit. That'd probably be offensive. Then it would make sense. At least Snoop Dogg. I don't know, man. That's just you know where I was gonna go with that.
It'd be something different. What's up, Carlos?
I saw them call laser guns for Star Wars being in World War II, but
Oh yeah, they put like a fucking Widowmaker on a GTA 5 DLC up in fucking Vanguard, man. Some of the bitches are shooting out laser beams.
It was terrible. And how was that not overpowered too? Like, could you imagine that just having like the fucking laser Gatling?
Oh, it was
or the
extremely
fucking
overpowered. And of course, you had to fucking pay for it. You didn't get that shit for free. So the people
That's
that paid
insane.
$20-$30 for this piece of shit fucking laser gun.
Pay to win.
Exactly, it is. And the people that say Call of Duty is not pay to win, they're smoking on dick. It's
It
so
is
fucking
pay to win
obvious it's pay to
nowadays.
win. Yes.
Especially the new one where if you buy the DLCs, I guess it does add a benefit, but back in the day you could earn it and it encouraged people to learn the game. Like, and not like the guns were not super overpowered. Like you could have a gun that unlocked later in the game. It still had a drawback though. Like, yeah, in Modern Warfare 2, the original one, not the poopy new one. We're talking about the old one, the AK-47, I believe. Wasn't that like the last gun unlocked?
I think so at 55, right?
Yeah, it was the last AR unlocked. And it acted like an AK should, you know. It had good damage. It had a decent range on it, but it was loaded with recoil. So even though, okay, yeah, you pretty much had a fucking fully auto sniper rifle because it did a lot of damage and it had a long range, it still had a lot of recoil. So there were always drawbacks and stuff.
Right.
And then, you know, positives. Even with the later shit you unlocked, you had perks. You could counter one perk with another. And they all were powerful and made sense in the game. Now you got like they're trying to make like equipment perks, which is cool, but they didn't get it right, of course. You know.
Yeah. It's a fucking shame too. Like I understand you got to have innovation in a video game. Obviously, you can't put out the same shit every year, but don't take away the aspects that made your game what it is. And quit adding in fucking stupid futuristic bullshit, for example, in a World War fucking II game. You didn't see the original Call of Duty World War II back in 2017 doing that shit. Like they
did a little bit.
Wait, how?
So like there's like a Grim Reaper skin in that game. So
just a little bit. At least
those
they
are
fixed the core
cosmetics.
game though.
Like, yeah, exactly. But when you just say, fuck it, we're going to add laser guns, and that wasn't the only futuristic type shit they added in that game. That's just the tip of the motherfucking iceberg, to be honest. They did all types of weird ass shit. And it's
They
like, this has nothing to do with the fucking.
Warzone.
Oh, yeah.
The
One of the most
boys.
retarded fucking things I've seen.
I've never watched it.
It's absolutely fucking overpowered. It's so ridiculous. I don't give a
in the game?
fuck about Warzone, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, man! Just the guy shoots lasers out of his eyes. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's just weird anymore. COD is not fucking COD. It doesn't
Thought we
remotely
were
feel
supposed
like
to be
COD.
playing with guns, man. That's what Call of Duty was known for. Half the fucking kids that did little stick animations and shit, you could tell they got inspiration from COD. That game, that game was really popular, man. That shit. And this is going to be a bit of an exaggeration, but it made people get balls, and people actually learned how to play the game back then. They didn't like have an algorithm or anything.
Yeah, exactly. I love going up against some fucking noobs. I love going up against some sweats. I want a good, healthy mix. I don't want to be on a fucking team of Helen Keller clones and deal with that bullshit.
Would be sucky.
And then have a goddamn enemy team with fucking FaZe Jav and his faggot friends sitting there ganging up on us. And then the fucking match is so... So fucking
And
unrealistic.
the sad thing is, we don't even get paid to go up against people like that. Like, I can understand if you do that with rank mode.
Yeah, you want to add all this SBMM bullshit in a fucking like CDL or whatever they call it, like Call of Duty, I don't know, Down Syndrome Tournament League or some bullshit. That's fine. Add all the fucking skill-based matchmaking, or BSMM as I call it, into your fucking game. Like, I don't care.
Then they take all the shit that people like to use and they ban it. Like, you can't even use shotguns or anything in the pro.
Are you serious?
There's certain shit they ban. Yeah, literally. So, these are supposedly expert players. It's known that some of them cheat, right?
Of course. And they
Then
still
they
support it.
Yeah, and then they fucking ban half the shit they think is overpowered. So if you're like me and you like running around with like a close range setup, because I like to get up close and personal. I suck with a sniper rifle. Guess what? The fucking pros, you know how MLG started with the quick scoping and shit. That's every year since like fucking Modern Warfare 2. They kind of chilled out in Black Ops 1, but it seems like all the sniper rifles aim way too fast. Just fucking. Try doing that with a Barrett 50 caliber in the real world, man. That fucking shit would take your eye out.
Exactly.
And then like the overpowered melee weapons, like your character fucking runs faster. It looks like.
Oh
with
yeah,
the new,
no, definitely. That's not even the CDL shit. That's just the game in general. Your character
that's
just
on the
around
new
like it's
Call of
coked
Duty.
out. Yeah, exactly. This
Because
new
I
quote
see
unquote
like,
advanced movement bullshit.
yeah, it's like, and then like I see the motherfucker getting shot, and the character, when you look at the kill cam when you're getting shot on the newer Call of Duty games, the fucker is like ducking and weaving your bullets like goddamn Mike Tyson on steroids. It's like ducking and weaving your damn bullets. Bites a few of them too. Bites a few bullets too, right? And then he's still able to come at you with a knife because like you're running a million miles per
going
hour.
30 miles an hour. Exactly. Motherfucking Usain Bolt with a goddamn knife.
Yeah, plus Mike Tyson. And then like they're fucking, and then they have like a fucking, you can't even reload your damn magazine that fast. Sitting there fucking looking at it, playing with it. Ooh, what's this?
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, I
The
didn't know.
past 3 quote unquote modern day Call of Duty games, fucking Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, they all have slow ass fucking reload times.
And then you'll have these nerds saying, it's so realistic.
It's fucking
Ooh.
COD. It was never meant to be realistic, you dumb son of a
Nah.
bitch. It was meant to be a fun arcade shooter, and they've gone so far when it comes to that. They've forgotten who they are. They've forgotten their fucking identity. Well, I'm saying, like, last year they were going for these, like, 20-acre fucking wilderness maps and shit. And then you're
Like
going to
it's
keep it on
Battlefield.
6... Right, like it's a goddamn Warzone map or something, too. It's like, bro, can I fucking find anybody? Or if you're going to do that, make it to where it's 10v10 or 12-on-12.
Have it so
Don't
it
give
has
us
that
fucking...
slider.
Yeah, don't give us fucking huge ass fucking maps on 6v6. It's just fucking boring. And then bitches are just sitting there camping their fucking cocks off the whole game. No one's fucking moving around the map. No one's playing strategic.
I'm not gonna lie, man. If people want the option to do that, maybe give them the option in like a private match. But that, like, you should have a slider that be able to bump the fucking number of people up tremendously. Like if I want,
or do what Vanguard did. Make it to where we can select it. 6-on-6,
exactly.
10-on-10, or put it on all and get a good mix. I don't give a flying fuck. But do something, because I'm tired of playing fucking 30-acre motherfucking, like, weird fucking bullshit maps like that. It just has no place in COD. Like we were talking about earlier, COD was built on like small maps or medium-sized maps.
Even the fucking ship map, I actually like that. Now the one in Black, I think it was Hijack. That map was pretty fun.
That map was very fun on BO2.
I liked it. It was one of the most popular maps too. Everybody
of course
used to
it was.
play that bitch.
Right?
Now they made one in Black Ops Cold War, which was kind of like, I think it was called Armada, and half of it was underwater, dude. I swear to God.
But then they had the original Hijack too on that fucking game.
Yeah, but the new one, I'm assuming Call me a conspiracy. Oh, we got to get the X-File music going.
Oh, shit. What you got?
Imagine if that's the new. Imagine if they replace Armada with Hijacked. Then it's going to be all. They ought to call it underwater warfare. Like 50% of the map's underwater, and then they're going to act like a gun from the Cold War can fucking shoot underwater. Like I know they have like maybe 2 or 3 different guns that are specifically designed to shoot underwater.
Mhm.
They're not gonna put it in the game though. Actually, I think they did as a DLC in Cold War. They have the special gun you can shoot underwater, but you don't fucking use it underwater. You use it above land. It's like a flechette gun or something.
Yeah, I have no idea. I like the idea of water being in Call of Duty in some maps, but don't overdo it like fucking Modern Warfare 2 did. I swear
Or
every other
Warzone.
fucking map was underwater.
Warzone too, man. That's how most people fucking win games. They just hide underwater.
Yeah,
Shit's
that's
like
just shitty.
Yeah, it's boring, and then you're like none of the bullets can even pierce the water. Like I understand it, there's gonna be some velocity drop, but come on, man, you'd be shooting like a fucking MG or an M60 at the fucking water, and it's like the bullets ain't doing shit, man. They might as well be getting stopped by titanium. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, what
Like
can I
bullet
say
penetration's wrong. Bullet penetration in the game's wrong. Like everything balance wise just doesn't feel right.
Even the hit detection anymore, I swear it's worse than what it was fucking 5+ years ago.
Well, it's that SBMM and damage based
And
model
the
too.
EOMM or whatever the fuck you call
Yeah,
that.
engagement
like
optimized
another,
matchmaking.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you're doing too good, so you have to nerf your damage mid range, and then they wonder why nobody can learn the fucking game.
Yeah, and why people get frustrated with it, and then your fucking numbers drop down. It's because people are not enjoying this fucking experience. You sit there and say it's helping your players and it's boosting your algorithm. It's not, though. How is it helping players get back on your game when people are like me and they play this bullshit and they're like, this game is actively like fighting against me. Why would I want to play this shit? Let me play something less stress-inducing. Because this is not fun.
Yeah.
So that's what we call the rig gunfights.
Yeah, constantly.
Nope.
I mean, Carlos has seen it. The people that watch my streams,
yeah,
they see
I
it
have.
too. Like, it's sad.
Nobody. That's the thing too. You want to talk about a major slap in the face, like weapon balance, game balance. If my gun and my character's being nerfed halfway through the game, I'm not going to be able to learn any weapon because it's being fucking nerfed or buffed or whatever.
Yeah, or it's like your aim assist won't work sometimes in certain matches.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. But on the sniper rifle, oh dude, that shit'll work. It's overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
Some
I've
people
seen that shit
think
happen.
it is. Yeah, like you aim a giant sniper rifle. It takes me fucking 50 minutes to reload a light machine gun, but I can aim a freaking 30-pound sniper rifle in 0.2 seconds with 0 recoil. Makes sense.
Yeah, definitely sounds legitimate. Pieces of fucking shit. Just the fact of the matter, too, that they don't listen to any community feedback. Once they make the game, they just completely shut us off. They listen to us like the first week of the fucking beta when it comes out. They address the top 2 or 3 concerns, and they might not even fix it, but they address it. And then it's like we get no communication after that. They just do what the fuck ever they want to, and we have no say in it.
And then they block you on Twitter.
Yeah, oh yeah, they'll fucking block your social media accounts if you talk shit.
And then dox shit and do all that other stuff.
And then they flat out said, oh, we're going to be talking about skill-based matchmaking. We're going to be talking about all this. And then they waited 3+ months to even address it. And then they're addressing it was just talking about kind of how it works. Oh, we use it based on how you're playing in the matches. No shit, we knew that. But explain further in detail how you're getting these metrics. I feel like I'm fucking being tracked by Google or some shit when I play this game because it's like they're tracking my fucking cookies online, and then it somehow applies in the Call of Duty like, oh, they're tracking how fast my fucking score per minute is. It's shit like that. Why are they tracking those dumbass metrics?
And then they'll say we're the conspiracy theorists.
And I was
even though
like,
they
bitch,
admitted
we know how this works. Like we've seen it play against
yeah.
us in so many fucking matches.
I don't play COD that often, but I've seen it like on multiple YouTube accounts. I've seen
Oh yeah,
people
you
talking
can't
about
help
it.
but
It's
notice.
real
Yeah,
because I
just
could
like how you're
sit
doing
there and
fine in a
imagine
match.
myself playing. Yeah,
Yeah, you're doing fine in one match, and then the next match you're fucking screwed because they're using that against you. Oh, he's got too easy of a competition. Let's make his life hell. Next match, next 2-3 matches you get are a complete fucking dumpster fire because of how damn sweaty it is.
it's even like that in World War II. Man, I went on the one game I played about maybe 2 years ago. Fucking, I went like 75-10 or something. I know it was something I never fucking got before. The next match, man, I couldn't even get a shot off before motherfuckers were killing me.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's skill-based matchmaking. Because there's no logical reason for someone that just did that good to do that shitty in a matter of a game.
No,
It's
and
not
imagine
like,
how worse it is now compared to how it was back in World War II. I didn't
yeah, that's
hardly
what I'm
notice
saying. That's why I'm so
SBMM.
against it.
Yeah,
That's why I'm against SBMM.
like it's so goddamn thick now. It's
I
just not
wouldn't
even
want to play
remotely
it.
enjoyable. You play 2-3 matches, you're like, why is the game fucking with me on purpose? I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we're gaining more players than we ever used to have. That's not the case, bro.
No.
You're losing fucking players, thousands and thousands of players every month. When the new stats come out, Call of Duty drops. It's high as fuck when the game comes out, and then after the first like 2 months, it's fine, and then after that just goes to hell in a handbasket. The player
Or
count drops like a motherfucker.
Well, it's the people that stick around. You'll see the streamers. It's always the usual suspects, man. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same people that are just gonna play it, and they get paid by Activision, man. They get fucking
Yeah, and
paid
they
to
meat
play the
ride the shit
game,
out of it too. They act like
and
there's
they
no
dick ride
buzz.
Activision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Meanwhile, they know that the game they're playing fucking sucks, and they know
They
that Call of
do.
Duty is dying because of their view count. These streamers and shit, they're not getting the views that they used to when it
They
comes
aren't.
to COD. Hell, even me, when I started fucking playing Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 on live stream, those didn't get hardly shit for views compared to what they used to back in the day.
Plus
It's
YouTube fucking you over.
well, that too. They're always gonna have that against me. It's a fucking nonstop vendetta with them, but
That's insane.
that's a
I
whole
feel like
nother.
I feel like they're doing the same thing to me with my comments. Like they're just shadow banning everything I write because they're fucking bored or something.
That is true. If you curse in a comment now, it's like your comment gets eaten up. Like
Oh,
you go,
it'll say you posted though.
yeah. And then some faggot can cuss me out, but I cuss him back out. I'm gone. My comment's deleted.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
it's the way it is, man. Some bitch called me a nerd. I wrote all sorts of weird. You can't. The thing. This is how you get around it. You fucking write something. You can write something fucked up, but it can't involve like certain keywords, right? Like kill, murder, death, whatever, or any swear words. But you can still write effed up stuff. I think that's how that works. You got to kind of like get creative.
That could be. I don't know how it's all tracked. It's another stupid ass metric, just like COD.
It's all turning into COD, man. They say that life imitates art. I think COD at this point is more like a fart than art, but
COD is it's something the fuck else, man. I can't even get a proper word to describe just how shitty it's gotten. We didn't need all these motherfucking seasons and shit back in the day either. We got the game that was fun to play for at least a year. Hell, a lot of people were playing these games for 2-3 years and not getting bored of them.
I wish I could go back and play Black Ops 2. I really do fucking miss that.
Same.
I was only a little kid too. I was like fucking 12 when that game came out.
Yeah,
That
I
game was
don't
fun
remember
though.
what year it came out off the top.
2012.
Oh, 2012. Yeah,
You
that
want to
sounds
hear?
about right.
You want to hear something ironic too? This is gonna make people cry a little bit, maybe. Black Ops 2 actually took place in 2025. So, like, think about the nostalgia there. It's going to be 2025 next year. That's like the year the events for Black Ops 2 took place in.
Yeah.
if I remember
And like what
correctly.
Carlos was saying too, I think in 2025, that's the year that they're going to be doing that fucking Black Ops 2 quote unquote sequel, even though I guarantee it's going to suck dick.
It's gonna suck absolute bullshit. Like, I don't want to see a fucking sequel because they're gonna slap it. They're gonna. That's why it makes me kind of sick even calling like the new Call of Duties Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, because it's not. It's
No.
not a Modern Warfare. It's fucking Call of Duty 2022, 2023. It's not Modern Warfare, man. The Modern Warfare we know, man, was over 10 years ago.
Right. Talk about them being unoriginal. They can't even think of a new fucking name for their game.
Well, it's like that's like with Vanguard and fucking EA. You know what I said with Medal of Honor Vanguard. Fucking, they already had a game called Medal of Honor Vanguard. So what does Call of Duty do? It's not to like make
And
fun
that
of
game
Call
was
of
actually
Duty.
fun.
Medal of Honor Vanguard. Oh yeah, dude, you could fucking choose where you. No, it was only single player. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
But
it was.
they tried different shit with Medal of Honor too. Like with the first one, and this was for the PlayStation 1, mind you. You could fucking stick a controller in the one port for the PS1, play with your friend, kind of multiplayer, split screen.
Mm-hmm.
It was really basic compared to what we have now, but they
It was,
fucking
but it was more
tried.
fun in a way. I
It
remember
is.
playing Medal of Honor European Assault with my dad on a split screen. It was so
I
fucking
never
fun. Some
did
of the
it
best
in
times of
European
my
Assault.
life.
European Assault was a good game too, and that game, it was single player though. That game actually challenged you the more you played it, but it wasn't
Yeah, and that bitch was made
SBMM.
by EA. That's back when they could make a fucking video game to save their
They
life.
made good shit back in the day, man.
Yeah. That game went hard.
I think Call of Duty should branch out though, man. If they branched out and fucking actually made some good titles, all my respect to go back. They have to do it though, man.
That's a long shot now. COD is not game revived.
Well, and their campaigns are so shitty too anymore.
Oh, that shit's like a Warzone tutorial. I seen the way it looked. It looked like a fucking tutorial for like Warzone or something.
Did you
like,
see my fucking live stream when I was streaming?
I did. You
Yeah.
didn't even play the whole thing. I can't say I
dude, I
blame
got
you,
fucking bored of it. I'm like, oh, I'll be back tomorrow with a part 2. I said, fuck that shit. No, I'm not.
I can't. The MW3 campaign
It didn't
was.
look good. Everyone said it sucked, man. Even Penguin Zero said it sucked. Like everybody said it sucked. People that don't even play COD that often said it sucked.
Yeah, it was ass.
Like everyone, it didn't look good. I know it was about like pretty much the same campaign they had for Modern Warfare 2.
No, same
but it had like
goddamn
some
characters too, and it's like, fuck, man.
Then they brought Makarov back. It's like, dude, he died already, right?
How many fucking times? It's like, and then they brought that fucking Laswell bitch back, and it's like, come on, man. Can we get new characters? Like, as much as motherfuckers will sit there and suck Soap's dick, and oh, we gotta have Soap, and we gotta have Ghost, and
they had. I remember writing a comment about fucking Soap and how he died, and I wrote something like, well, Activision gave y'all the Soap or something like that, or y'all dropped the Soap
type shit.
And Activision picked it up or something. I wrote, and then YouTube deleted it. Like, you can't even write funny shit on YouTube or anywhere anymore.
No, that fucking sucks.
That was funny, dude. I don't remember exactly how I put it, but I know I was laughing my ass off. Everyone says they feel bad. You know, they got the guy or somebody writing. They have a Call of Duty YouTube community or something where they like post the cringiest fucking shit, dude. I don't remember. They had a fucking. I know I sent it to you. They were trying to sell people a stuffed bunny plushie, like the fucking.
You did send that to me. Yeah, I cringed my ass off when I saw that, bro.
That was from that same account. I'm like, this is. God. Y'all will spend money producing this. You can't give us a good fucking game, though.
Yeah, you can make fucking plushies and sex dolls and all this stupid fucking shit, this intolerable cancer, and then you can't even give us a campaign or a working multiplayer. Like, suck a dick.
Then some guy in the comments, I think Activision pays some of these people.
They gotta pay fucking, or they have bots doing it or something.
Because some guys like
boyfriend.
Yeah, someone was like, "Oh, why don't we put fucking Perca Colas? Like they did. Fallout did like Nuka Cola for their fucking crappy iteration of a game, 70 shit." And then they were doing. Some guy was like, "Well, they ought to do Call of Duty. Ought to sell branded soda, Perca Cola. How about just make a good game, eh?"
Yeah, focus on what you're supposed to be doing best.
Yeah.
I understand the marketing aspect. I get
Oh,
it.
there's marketing, yeah.
But then there's
Shit, we've
that,
been
and
marketing
it's
it
like,
too.
fuck, dude. Yeah. If you're going to
Everybody
market
knows what
something, it
COD
needs to
is.
be good. Well, that too. It's like, I understand getting commercials out and, putting shit on billboards or whatever the fuck they do nowadays for marketing and hire fucking, hire big fucking, YouTubers and shit to talk about it, whatever.
Shit, man, I think they spend more money on the fucking advertising than they do the actual games. That shit's
The
not cheap,
development,
dude.
yeah, I agree.
They fucking put it on billboards. They're talking Mountain Dew when you go to drink Mountain Dew, which I do like drinking Mountain Dew, but it's not because I'm playing video games. It's just because I have it around me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll pick up the can of Mountain Dew, and there's that fucker ghost staring right at me like, buy me.
Yeah. Oh,
Or literally,
buy a 6-pack and get a double XP token.
Oh, who gives a shit?
People buy that shit, though. That's what's sad. Just like how people are out here buying these cringy-ass fucking skins, making them look like a complete fucking nerd. They're out there buying 6-packs of fucking Monster just to get a goddamn double XP token for.
That's what it was, Monster. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you
Monster.
mean, though.
I'm not gonna lie.
It wouldn't surprise me if Mountain Dew did it, too. But
they all do. They're putting all the... It's like, who doesn't know what Call of Duty is at this point, man? Shit, even my fucking parents know what Call of Duty is.
Right.
Everybody knows what Call of Duty is. My fucking grandparents... Well, my grandparents aren't alive, but if they were alive, they'd probably know what the hell it is. Like, everyone knows what it is.
They are so focused on advertising and doing dumb shit, investing money into a fucking AI chatbot system than actually making good content, giving us maps that aren't fucking 10 acres and suck dick.
If it's any consolation, I'd probably get banned from the Call of Duty at this point, too. I swear too much.
Definitely.
Well, if they put that in GTA 6, I'm fucking dead, bro. Because that game is literally...
They can't do that, man.
They just, like, they have to ban the fucking game because could you imagine a GTA game with no swear words?
I wouldn't buy the son of a bitch.
I wouldn't either.
You're taking out the bread and butter of the game.
Like, GTA 5 even swore and stuff, but, shit, like, imagine if they made GTA 6 woke, man. That's what I was trying to go into, like, the last time. Like, they were trying to make it so to where I heard something like apparently you're not going to be able to go on like rampages in the mall and certain areas where there's pedestrians and stuff. Like that's what made the game fucking fun.
Exactly, man. I used to do that shit
I don't know
Vice City.
how many times I prevented meltdowns by just going on Grand Theft Auto and going on killing sprees in that game.
Yeah.
Like I've literally avoided like actual anger in the real world by doing that in a video game. And with the graphics and shit they have now, they could make it done very well to where it feels real and stuff. Could possibly help people out that are angry and shit. But no, now they're gonna censor it, censor. Like if you don't like the game, go fucking watch something else.
Motherfucker.
Go watch My Little Pony or something.
Right,
man.
go jerk off to Barney, bitch.
Unless you have constructive criticism like we do. We have constructive criticism. So we're going to keep talking about this game. And it's, like the game is not that great, but what needs to happen with it is they got to do what we've been saying, man. And if they have to branch out.
It's hard, too.
It's not.
It's so fucking simple. But they don't give a shit. They're trying to market it to this new generation, this fucking whatever
new
generation. Gen Z. I don't know what the fucking name it is.
Genocide.
Shit, you ain't lying.
It's our generation, man. So we're all the same age, but we're not those types. You know what I mean?
Well, exactly. They're just trying to market these games to fucking children. That's exactly what they're doing. They have to put an M rating on it, but that's what they're doing at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
It is marketed towards kids. You can tell because it's all like the corniest shit. They got
Yes.
plushies, fucking skins that look like freaking cartoon characters. I don't want to play that.
Bro,
If I
remember when
want to play
COD
that,
used to be fucking dark and gritty?
yeah, I do.
Like an
It was more
actual
fun.
fucking war? We
You
don't
get
get that
scared
shit
playing it.
anymore.
These kids
It's
playing it nowadays.
Yeah, it's all sunshine, rainbows, lollipops, and fuck that.
They put that shit in the new Nuketown when in Cold War. You look at the Nuketown in Cold War, they literally did have like rainbows and shit in it.
Yeah, it looked like a fucking hippie creamed all over it or some shit.
It did.
Or it looked like a fucking LGBTQ mob went through that bitch with all them fucking rainbows. I won't even speak on that, but
They actively promote that shit in Call of Duty too, man. They like give you all the options for the different flags and shit.
that's another
God
thing,
forbid
man.
you have the U.
That's a good point. I forgot to even mention that. They've got 20,000 fucking rainbow gender fucking flags, but they don't even have an American flag. Or they finally
Yeah, I was
added
just
one
gonna
after
say
like
that.
2-3 months. It's like the damage is done. But
But
this is the
yeah,
same
like
company. Don't let this distract you from the fact that this is the same motherfucking company that put out a fucking YouTube promotion or something, like something against grenade spams, like Friends Against Grenade Spams. Spell the first fucking letter of that out. It stands for fags. They knew what they were doing. That's back when, I get it was like a different time, you could say. But they're just contradicting themselves at that point.
yeah, Call of Duty definitely used to be more of an adult game. That's for
It
damn sure.
was. Not
You
this
could
fucking bullshit pandering like what they do now to kids and the alphabet mafia and the woke motherfuckers.
yeah.
That's a whole different topic, I guess, at hand. But you can see how it heavily affects our gameplay,
Hey, guys.
huh?
Yeah, what's up, bud?
I'm gonna head out. It was a fun stream.
For
Oh
sure,
yeah.
All right.
for
Oh
sure. I'll
yeah.
stick around a little bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
Carlos, do your own thing. You're good.
All right.
I'm
I'll
not gonna
catch you on
pull
the
it
next one.
out, but I do have the ideas I had. You can hear the bag. That's all my ideas and stuff.
Holy shit! Well, I know you said that you found it. I'm like, oh shit! I wonder what he's got. So
It's like 40 different pages, man. I'd have to like tweak it and edit it because I did kind of write it like really fast because my brain was moving really fast. This was during the pandemic, but I think it'd be like it's what I talked about kind of on the last stream. But if they wanted to add skins and stuff in the Call of Duty, I got a good idea. They could make it so that like, especially with like the guns and stuff, I think it would be more interesting if you took like an MP5 for example, and then you want to have a really cool skin for it. Well, a gun that's statistically similar maybe does a little bit something, but it's like, let's just say, okay, a cool skin for the MP5 would be like the MP40. It still works a lot like the MP5,
sure.
but it's like maybe it has a few different things about it, but it's in like the same category, but it's just the skin. Instead of you having to like unlock a bunch of different shit on one gun just to earn shit for a different gun. Like I kind of get where they were going with that, with like, because with guns nowadays they're all like fucking interchangeable and platforms, but it's still stupid. Like, and they don't base the skins on that shit. They
No,
just base it. They make it look like a fucking rainbow threw up on your gun, and you want to charge people $20. I say fuck that. Give people something actually cool, like, you know, oh, we're gonna do a skin for this gun. Guess what? Like a legendary MP5 skin would be like a fucking MP40.
mm-hmm.
That would be cool. Because if you
It would
think
be a
about
hell
it,
of a lot better than this fucking rainbow bullshit, this lollipop shit, and this fucking anime shit that we keep on getting as skins. I don't
yeah,
know about you, but I look at these skins, bro. Like, these motherfuckers buy this shit thinking that they're cool. I look at them like, this
it's
fucking
not
queer really
cool.
spent $30 on this shit.
I'd rather spend $30 on weed. I'm dead ass. I would. I mean, you can see my
Anything,
profile
man.
on a nice steak dinner. Shit, as expensive as steak is here in freaking New Dork, man. Shit.
Ooh,
Unfortunately, I still live here. Fucking shit
yeah,
doubles in price overnight, man.
it does. Inflation is a bitch.
It's even worse in New York, man. Holy crap.
Oh, hands down, yeah.
This freaking governor we have. I'm not even going to get into that on YouTube, but shit.
Yeah. We all know the drill, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But
COD's
take that
dead, man.
$30 and, man, do whatever you want with it. Don't fucking buy a goddamn Call of Duty skin. At the end
Oh,
of the day, it
fuck
doesn't
no.
affect anything. It's a fucking skin. You can't even see it. And no one else can barely see it when the guns are moving fucking crackhead speed with the player movement. So what's the
They
fucking
made,
point?
and then they try to get people to buy it. I heard that like the algorithm will put you against dumber people if you buy the
Well,
skin.
I think that's kind of true, though. I really do. I think when people pay
That's
for these
messed up,
skins, they
though,
get a
man.
fucking advantage. I do think that.
That's what I've been seeing. And it's like you said, none of those skins look cool. They look like goddamn anime bull. Like, no disrespect. If you're into that, cool, whatever. But it's not a fucking Call of Duty material, man. It's not what we're used to seeing. It's not even good.
Right.
Like, I could understand if y'all wanted to put, like, fucking the Grim Reaper in the game and shit. That kind of makes sense, I guess. You know, but, like, come on, man. Like, fucking Nicki Minaj in a fucking Modern Warfare. Come on, what's she gonna do? Like bounce her butt on someone and knock them out of the map or something? Come on, man, for real. Like, think about it.
If that bitch did that, I would buy the skin.
That should be the finishing move. Finishing
Shit,
move.
the bitch
That's
twerks
another
on your
thing.
face, it does 150 damage. Like, oh shit.
Now they got these executions and shit in the game. Like, what is this, Mortal Kombat now?
Finishing moves, finish him type shit.
Finish him, and she got the ass
Oh
cheeks.
shit.
And then you just hear your character go, "Oh, Senpai! Ah!" And he dies.
Man, I remember doing a fucking execution on someone in fucking Vanguard. It was a glitch, but my player fucking bent down because this motherfucker was crouched laying on the ground. My player started fucking him in the ass, bro. I lost the goddamn match.
Fucking that's what they get for adding too much shit to the game. Like, they didn't have executions in the old COD. They gave you a fucking knife if you wanted to use a knife, and it actually took skill to use, man. Like,
Yeah.
I could not use the throwing knives worth of shit. In the new Call of Duty, the shit seems easy.
Some of them are damn near automatic, I swear.
Yeah, it's like, just press a button. It's like quick scoping with a knife.
Yeah,
now.
it's like the cocksucker has auto aim on or something. It's like, what the fuck?
And I think you can still kill people in one hit with it. So, again, another thing.
Oh,
like
yeah, you can.
Hey, if in Modern Warfare 2, it actually took some skill to use that bitch. Like, you had to draw back, then the reticle popped up. You had to, like, there was an arc to it you had to learn. In this game, it's like fucking, and it goes faster than bullets and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Who the hell wants to fuck with that?
You'd be surprised. This new generation of Call of Duty players, man, they are fucking weak and pathetic. Not all of them. Not all of them.
Call of Duty.
But yeah, it's not. It's not even the same goddamn principle that we had over a decade ago. Again, it's all switched up. It's all changed to this fucking modern day generation bullshit. And these little fucking kids, man, they think it's the best shit ever. But real motherfucking OGs like us, we just shake our heads at the shit.
No, I feel bad for these kids. If they went back and played the old Call of Duty, man, I would even go easy so they could learn the fucking game.
Even they'd probably be like, wow, this is so slow. This feels like shit. I'm sure some of them might be like, oh, it's
but they'll still fucking. The sad thing is, they'll still fucking cheat though.
Yeah.
They'll say it's slow and all that. They'll still fucking cheat though. Guarantee. You get, because if I actually up my game and tried against some of the people, I try to be nice, and then they start making fun of the game. It's like, okay, this is what not having SBMM is like.
Yeah, now you're about to get pissed on.
And we dookie on them, and then they'd be like wanting to cheat and all that, like. But even the faster Call of Duty, I bet you right now, if I went on MW3, I'd at least get an 80 KD, a .80 KD.
Yeah.
I'd at least do okay.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, just out of pure chance, because the game has been around so long, but everything they added to the game, nobody wanted. We know the game. Like, they spend all
We
this
know how to
time.
play it. Like,
Yeah, they spend all this like time doing all this introductory bullshit, like it's a brand new game. Speaking of a game coming out, I don't know if you heard about this. X Defiant supposedly is coming out soon.
Carlos
Supposedly,
mentioned that to me, I think, yesterday. He said, like, the end of March or something. If they actually fucking do release it and not play these goony goo goo fucking games that they were doing before, that son of a bitch was supposed to come out like 6 months ago.
it was because I remember seeing the beta. I didn't really particularly care for the beta.
I didn't either. It sucked
Didn't
shit,
look
in my opinion.
didn't look that interesting. It looked like Call of Duty, and it did have like a decent smooth gameplay. The problem is, it felt like the Dollar General version of Call of Duty.
Yeah, it did.
Like it
It
was
felt
so
like a weird
generic.
fucking mixture of COD and Saints Row or some shit. Like, I can't even put a grasp on it. It was so weird.
Like Rainbow Six Siege or Apex Legends
That's
with
what I was
all
also
these
thinking.
fucking. Oh, you got this guy. He farts out toxic gas and can kill you. Like back in the day, we used to call those kill streaks. If you learned how to play the game, you could get a kill streak. And I don't even think they recycle in the new game. Like once you earn them, you have to die to get them again.
Probably.
It's so dumb. You can't because they don't want people stomping on each other, but they'll give people all this other cheap shit to use, like the fucking never-ending fucking claymores. Like you don't even have to throw a box down or anything. Or maybe you do, but you get never-ending claymores. Like that's fucking cheap.
That's
I'm
corny as
sorry.
shit. Yeah, that's. I don't know how you think that's a good idea.
But I can't carry a pistol, a secondary, and a fucking primary. I can't carry 3 different guns. I gotta pick and choose, but I can have infinite claymores, god damn it.
Mm-hmm. I do hope X Defiant, like, I hope they fix their shit, and I do hope that they give COD a run for its money.
Yeah,
because someone needs to fucking step up to the plate and be like, hey, what Call of Duty and Activision is doing, that's not fucking right.
Yeah. That game really felt a little cartoony, too. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
It was extremely cartoony.
I don't mind if it's a little cartoony, but it almost was approaching COD level cartoony,
Yeah.
Like, they were fucking going and adding all this, like, the characters look like some Illumination type bullshit, on some Disney Pixar, and
some motherfucking Adventure Time, Cartoon Network type bullshit.
look like some damn Adventure Time. The guy comes out with a sword, Hey, we just gave Activision an idea. Activision, can you please hire me? I'll go with your bullshit for a few months, but then I'm gonna make some friends on the inside, and we're gonna turn the game around.
They need it. They need it big fucking time, man. And what happened to Microsoft accruing them and really making a change? They haven't done fucking jack shit.
Bro, Microsoft, they're all becoming monopolies. They bought it, now they're flexing. They're like, yo, we got Activision, bro. We own it. But we ain't gonna do shit with it because at the end of the day, we know we're gonna be making bank anyway. That's the sad part. They know they're gonna make bank anyway. It's fucking Microsoft. What does Bill Gates make? Like $100 every second? Like the motherfucker goes to the bathroom to take a piss and he makes $1,000.
Yeah.
So he's
going to
be
give a
like
fuck about the state of COD. That company don't give a fuck about the state of COD. They've already got 20 other things to worry about. They've got Halo to fucking worry about.
Shit, I didn't even know they owned Halo.
But there's some weird shit going on between them and Halo too. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So they got their plate full with that. But then I've heard like rumors and shit that deal is not actually going to go through between fucking Microsoft and Activision. I don't know how true that is. I thought it was a done deal
I heard something like that too, because I think
yeah.
I think it was the Federal Trades Commission said it might have been too much. But the thing is like, so with Microsoft, if they did acquire Activision, the ironic thing, everyone's heard of Call of Duty. I don't know if Bill Gates has or not. I mean,
I don't know.
Whoever the CEO is.
Yeah.
I doubt they know Call of Duty. That's the thing. They got all these investors coming in. So like I said the last time. We play the game, so we know how they work, how they operate. The investors come in, they're gonna go into like a fancy room with like coffee and donuts and shit. And they're gonna sit down with the CEOs that make the game. They're gonna tell the investors what they want to hear.
Sure.
And they're going to make it as short and sweet as possible because that's how a modern business meeting works. They're not going to go into like details or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're going to sit far around, probably do cocaine, probably
Yeah.
drink, probably eat donuts.
Hit each
and
other
then,
up through
yeah,
the glory hole and shit.
hit each other up through the glory hole. Yeah, they're going to use one of those drill. That's the one thing they did add to MW2 that was kind of cool. I think that was actually pretty cool. The drill charge. They stole that from Rainbow Six Siege, but instead of you being able to throw it, you had to like place it on a barrier or a door or whatever.
Yeah, now they put some tactical camera into Modern Warfare 3. Stole that from fucking, I think, Rainbow.
Yeah, and it's not like anybody even fucking uses it. Like no one's gonna sit there, look at the camera, then risk being shot while looking at the camera.
Yeah, you motherfuckers had spy cams in the game, but little do we know they're spying on us apparently when it comes to our fucking metrics and shit. Oh, he's got X amount of fucking points in a minute. We're gonna use that and base his next fucking match off of that. It's just such a bullshit system, dude. That's why I'm over
Scary.
Call of Duty. I get no joy out of fucking playing it. It's the same repetitive fucking matches, the same bullshit, the same cartoony fucking crap. I'm tired of it.
I like Battlefield. You know, as much as we used to like Call of Duty, I can kind of see what Battlefield did because they're not trying to be as cartoony or anything. They're still like kind of shitty compared to the older Battlefield games. And I don't think the gunfights in Battlefield are nearly as fucking good as they used to be. Like if you look at Battlefield 4, for example, those guns acted like they should.
Yeah, that was a fun one to play.
I love Battlefield 4. I wish I could play that shit again, man. Actually, I would kill to play that fucking game again. I really want to play Battlefield 4. And so like Battlefield 1 was alright. They kind of made it a little bit more accessible. They made it less intense, but it was still a good game. It was a good like mixture between COD and Battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Now this new Battlefield, man, the fucking gunfights, every gun's a laser beam. You can hit someone across the map, and then COD's like trying to do this exact opposite. And they're still making it babyish. I don't get COD at all. Like
I don't either. I don't understand the point of Modern Warfare 3 putting the fucking health system at 150. That's what COD was back 10 fucking years ago. It was 3-4 shots to kill someone. That's how people liked it. Not this fucking bullshit where you can spray someone with a fucking SMG and they turn around, hit you in one shot, you with a fucking sniper.
Yeah, they just booty slide away, turn around and kill you. I guess it works if you're going up against a camper. Like if I was going up against a camper and they lasered me and I was able to turn around in one shot and kill them, that'd be good. But you got to give me a system to where I know I can at least figure out if someone's camping. Like you don't have to, maybe not like an advanced UI, but something in game that's real quick. Like if I'm near a wall with like a camper or something behind a door, like I'm just going to show you like a door really quick. Like for like not my face. Ew, everyone's seen my ugly face, but there's a door in front of me, right? Say somebody was behind that door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody's behind that door. My character, because you're going to assume that if you're playing as a COD character, you're playing as like in the special forces or some shit. Okay, you're going to at least know somebody. Okay, like let's pretend this is like a stairwell. I could camp with like a freaking claymore or whatever. That motherfucker behind the door, I'm going to at least know somebody's up here, right? You would think. So your character gives maybe a little indication, like, okay, they tapped, if you get close to like somebody behind a door, maybe they tap their gun or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or they raised their gun up. They ready it, so they're ready to take on the camper.
Or if you got some fucking camper, just put their damn red dot on the map and leave it there. You know they're not moving.
Yeah, because they're gonna stay in the same spot. Then they're forced to run out of the area, and then maybe the red dot goes away.
Yeah,
or really,
fucking move 5-10 meters, make it go away. It's simple shit like that, but it's like no one thinks about this shit. It's only the fans that think of these ideas. Why aren't the fucking CEOs and the quote unquote bigwigs fucking doing something about it?
So they just care about the money, man. They get the money they make, and then they're going on all these elaborate vacations and cruises.
Right, going to the fucking island that we're not going to mention anything about, but
yeah, nope. What about E Island? We can just call it E Island, right?
Yeah,
E
something
Island.
like that. But
it would be hilarious. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man. I'm out of fucking words, man. It's just sad how the fucking Call of Duty
They
direction
they
is.
ought to make a parody of Juggalo Island. That song's not that serious anyway, but it's a funny ass song. They got the song ICP. It's called Juggalo Island. They ought to do one E Island.
Yeah, spoof the hell about that shit.
Shit, I think freaking if I did a good enough one, man, I think ICP would actually endorse it.
Oh fuck yeah. Oh shit.
That's the cool thing. That's two people that actually care about their fan base. You know, like that's like a great juxtaposition to use. Like you see ICP, they're damn near 50-year-old, they have health problems, all this other shit. They still do a gathering every year. You look at freaking Activision, they get more rich, more strong, more powerful, and they do less and less. Meanwhile,
Yep,
with like
exactly.
ICP, they do more and more.
And we're the ones suffering for it. We pay $80 for a half-ass game that they turn around and have to buff shit that should have been fixed day one after 3-4 fucking months. It's
And then
another
they'll
thing that I fucking hate. Sorry, let me just speak on this for 10 seconds. I'll
no,
let
you're
you have
good.
at it, man. The
Oh,
fact that
go.
these games come out so fucking broken anymore is not just COD, it's just the whole modern day gaming industry. And then
It is.
6 months later, they fix it. That's
Man,
unacceptable.
that's bullshit. It's like the metaphor I used with the Mercedes, the last podcast. It's like you're giving me, I'll buy full price for like a brand new AMG, but they'll start me out at like 4 cylinders or something and give me
Yeah,
like a
sorry to get
fucking.
the fucking 8, man. You gotta ride the fucking
You
CEO's
got to
dick
do
and
the
then pay an
4 for a
extra
few months.
15K. Yeah.
Could you imagine that shit? They'll
Then have to
start
pay
doing that
for
too.
pay a monthly subscription for shit like that. It's
You
sickening. It's
said
fucking
they were doing that on the BMWs now.
yeah.
That's fucking garbage, man. Who the hell would
That's
want to spend?
Oh, I seen this funny ass meme. It has nothing fucking do with COD, but that BMW shit, it popped up and it said, "We're sorry, but you have insufficient balances for braking power," and it shows the motherfucking BMW going off a cliff. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh no. And they just spent 70 grand on that, and they thought it would make them look cool. But just like COD and the skins people spend money on, it
It's
just
falling
shows you have a
off.
lack of. It just shows you have a lack of brains. And
Yeah,
the sad thing is, like, I wish Black Widow 88 still made YouTube videos, man. He's been saying this shit for years too, man. He would fucking get so mad at these new COD games, man. It's fucking crazy. They take something, they remove it from the game, something everyone likes, like, and then they'll add it to a playlist like 6 months later and act like they accomplished something. When
right.
in reality, they just clicked an on and off switch.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they're doing.
Same thing with these like fucking what do you call it? These map rotations and these game mode rotations.
Oh, that's so stupid.
It's
That's one
so
of the worst
goddamn
ideas
gay.
ever.
I finally find something I like, and then 3 days later, the motherfucker's gone. It's like, just leave the bitch in the game.
Yeah, people don't have time to wait for events and shit, man. That's another reason why I think it's for kids, man, because ain't nobody has time, especially full-grown ass adults. Like, once we find something we like, we're gonna stick with it, man. We don't want that shit gone, and then you're gonna add it back, and then people are gonna be like, "Yeah, you added it back."
Yeah,
Nobody wants.
exactly. Oh, may I suck your cock, please? I'm so glad you added shipment 24/7 back, even though it's a fucking goddamn map that we've seen in fucking 6 different Call of Duties in the past 10 years. You
That
fucking
map, and
pieces of shit.
that's the thing, man. Everyone knows how to play that map too. So on top of SBMM and all that other shit, you got people like us that have already played that map. How much fun and innovation do you think we're gonna be able to bring to the fucking game when you've put the same map, literally like almost the same exact damn layout in the fucking game? What makes you think that we're gonna be able to put anything in the table? Like with season 3, I don't even know what they're gonna do for season 3 with this game, but I know it's gonna fuck some shit up.
Probably add fucking flying dildos or some fruity fucking bullshit like that.
They'll do the dildo launcher, and
Shit.
it'll if you get one up your ass, it'll make it so that you can jump on your ass and bunny hop 50 feet into the air. If you hit someone in the ass, right, you get the dildo launcher. You shoot someone in the asshole with it, it'll fucking like go in their ass, and then they'll like freaking fly off the map and they'll be like all bouncy and they'll moan or something. Who knows? Something gay.
Something gay.
And then they'll make it like every time the person mows, you'll get like a 30 decoy distraction. That'll be the part of it.
Yeah, it'll
break.
give you an extra fucking 10 XP or some shit until they fucking leave the match and download something else.
Or they'll, instead of getting points for killing, you get points for dying.
Oh, shit. Chief brought up something that we mentioned earlier in the comments. He said, I hate how Sledgehammer had a Modern Warfare maps in Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
right?
that was
something
stupid.
That we just got done playing last year and you're already recycling it. That is
and those
beyond
maps were
fucking
terrible.
Yeah, they weren't even good maps besides like Farm 18 or whatever that one map was.
Farm 18, and that's like the most generic sounding name ever. It did look fun, though. You had the tunnel. Like, you had different, like, strategy points and shit. And some of those maps, man, they really sucked. They had this one map where it was nothing but, like, a huge-ass open field with little burnt-out buildings in the center and shit.
Oh, you're thinking
Like
of fucking Turok, I think. That
Turok.
Fucking cancer.
Yeah, or the one where they got the fucking water and right in the middle of the map. So if you're trying to run
and it's got
away,
some like fucking crackhead fucking name, like Zarquatic fucking. It's so fucking stupid.
Then they got a fucking map on a fish hatchery. Like, yeah, that's the first thing the enemy. We got a fish hatchery up where I used to live. Yeah, that's the first thing the enemy's gonna do. They're gonna go right to that fish hatchery because that's totally a real fucking important, valuable. I mean, I guess it is, man. I know last year, a couple years ago, all the fish died at that hatchery. But at the end of the day, like, that's not a fucking, like, interesting map. Like, yo, we're fighting at a fish hatchery. I guess it's original, but still.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a war in a fish hatchery. And it was nothing like the one on the fucking game. That was like some massive-ass fish hatchery. Jesus. Come on, you think, what do these fucking enemies do? Sit there and eat sushi all day? Probably do all the anime skins they watch. Oh, look me mukbang. I'm Nico Avocado. That's why I move. That's why I move fucking slow. And as soon as I can butt slide down a mountain at 100,000 miles per hour because of freaking gravity and weight and all that. Like, they just making this game so useless, man. Like, I don't even know what else to talk about. I could probably sit here till like fucking tomorrow and talk crap about the game. It's the funniest shit ever.
It's a never-ending shit show with Call of Duty. That's like one good thing is I can keep putting out content and it never seems old because they just keep on ruining the game with more dumb shit.
They are. And
go ahead, man.
I'm sorry, man, but for all the developers out there, if y'all are watching this, don't dox me. If you're gonna dox me or whatever, come at least take a good hit of Kush with me. We can go find a good spot to do it, man. Any developer, if you want to get my information, that developers do it. But don't be mean to me because we're gonna give you some.
Probably already got it, man.
Well, good if they do. Come smoke a bowl with me. Come smoke some weed, and we'll talk about the fucking video game. And I will tell you why you guys are wrong, but I'll do it in a way that you thank me afterwards.
Weed, better ideas, a happier community. I see no wrong. But nah, man, they're too busy getting sucked off through the fucking glory hole by another dude. They're too worried about that.
It's like, and back in the day, man, that nobody was in with that in Call of Duty. Like, we all shit talked each other, and it was fun. Like, nobody took it seriously.
Shit that should never be removed, man. You make it to where people are afraid to fucking communicate with others in game, because again, you're trying to go this fucking PG route when the fucking game is rated fucking M for mature. Yeah. I could understand. Fuck if you get cussed out. If you don't like it, mute your motherfucking microphone.
I could understand. I could understand like them doing that on a game like Animal Crossing or something.
Sure, fucking Farm Simulator or whatever. Yeah, fuck if I care.
Or just have it so you can disable. You know, you can already do that. Just disable the fucking microphone, man. Disable it.
Turn off fucking game chat. That's why you have a fucking game chat option.
Takes 2 damn seconds.
Turn it off.
I've done it before. People were annoying, telling me I was retarded and shit. I ain't feel like, okay, turn the microphone off. Half the time I didn't play with a microphone anyways. I didn't. and want to listen to that shit. So there you go. Problem
Exactly.
solved.
If I hear someone blast a fucking faggy Chief Queef song or some bullshit, I immediately turn fucking game chat off, man. I don't want to hear all that shit. But that's why they have it as an option. If you're mad because someone's cussing you out in game chat, grow a fucking pair of balls, or worst case scenario, push comes to shove, you turn the son of a bitch off. You turn off game chat. I do it all the time to get gameplay for fucking videos I never end up making because fucking there's like nothing to talk about when it comes to COD. It's a fucking
It's dead right
it's
now,
beating
man.
a dead horse.
They
But
got new guns that are pretty much the same guns we've gotten yet because they're new DLCs and they know they can push skins for them. They're going to be overpowered for maybe a month or two, and then
and then when they're free to play,
secretly,
yeah,
they'll nerf the hell out of it once it was massively overpowered, and then they'll take some other weapon and make it overpowered, and it becomes a meta. That's boring.
well,
They
then
got to
people
do
think we're
something
fucking crazy
creative.
for even talking about that. Oh, that doesn't happen. It happens every fucking DLC.
It does
You stupid
happen,
twat.
man. Because they're
Happens
the
every
ones
time.
fucking using the guns. They're using those guns
Exactly.
they say that are not broken. They literally put on their thumbnails, broken, broken, broken. The whole game is broken. So
No
you
shit.
don't have to. They don't have to tell
tell
me
us.
the guns are broken.
Right. But it's the same shit. Like, man, I'm sitting here fucking having to put 7-8 bullets into a guy with a gun that I got killed with in 4 shots a month ago when it was a quote unquote fucking like battle skin bullshit or whatever. I
And
forget the
it's
name. A
not
black
like they're
cell.
aiming any different. It's not like they're
Yeah.
aiming any different. You
They're
got the
not.
same precision because they got skill-based matchmaking. So they're all playing, generally speaking, the same as you. So that's just complete bullshit. Not what you're saying, but I believe what you're saying because like with skill-based matching, you're playing against people that are good already. So they're yet to be.
I'm
They're
not
gonna have
getting
the same.
cupcake lobbies up in this fat bitch.
No, I wouldn't be either. I'd play one good match and I'd see exactly. I already could feel myself playing that. I'd be swearing. I'd get banned from YouTube, like, because I'm just as bad as El Presidor, man. I'm bipolar. I would fucking get banned from YouTube.
You definitely would.
Hey, YouTube, if there's another thing, y'all want to come smoke weed with me, have an adult conversation, come get it, man. I'm not out here to offend people. I genuinely like doing these live streams and podcasts. They're fun, man. They really are.
Yeah, it's a good time for sure. But at the same time, we're talking about the shit that frustrates us. And even though nothing will be probably done at the end of the day, like we're still getting frustrations off our mind. And we're just having a good open discussion about it. Freedom of speech type shit.
Yeah. I mean, I wish those ideas, man. I already turned the camera on. I ought to find the book I have it in, at least show you that it's real.
Hell yeah.
I gotta find it though and avoid the one picture I drew. I draw some inappropriate pictures too, and I don't want to get your channel deleted.
Shit.
Let's see if I can find it. Let's sit right here, right? Yeah, okay. And it's literally like, I'll just show you real quick. I'll thumb through it.
And it's sad that we're out here coming up with ideas for them to fucking implement because they're too goddamn lazy.
Dated it. So right when the pandemic first started, here it is. How do I turn the camera around? I'll just do it like this. I'll do it like a boomer.
All right.
For YouTube, look, that's page 0. Okay. I literally got fucking. Oh, I drew a butt. Okay.
Damn, you wrote a whole Call of Duty Bible. Holy shit. There it is.
Literally, like fucking different solutions, different characters you can get, different perks.
You, man. We're out here thinking to 10 times the shit that they are. For free.
Different UI, test range that you put in the game, determine your recoil patterns, all sorts of good shit, man. And that's not even all, but I started in another book. Oh shit, I just knocked my chair over because I'm trying to control the phone too. I didn't turn my camera off. There we go. No one wants to look at that mug.
You're good, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta get back in shape, man. Like on some real. So all this effing good
Elevate
shit.
more 2024, man. Let's get it.
Elevate more 420. 2024. Oh, yeah, I got to get back into shape. I was getting in. Funny thing is, I used to be obese when I was a kid, man. And I just don't want to go back to that fucking point. So
No, hell no, man.
I just got to look at everyone around me, man. Not you guys, man. You guys are the shit.
That's the
I'm
only
talking about.
motivation you need is just to look at some of these fat fucks riding on a rascal in the local Walmart.
That's what I'm doing, yeah. Or look at some of the shit other people are coming out with. Like, yeah, they got this new song. My brother was showing it to me. It's fucking stupid, but it's so stupid. I actually listened to it like 100 times just to make myself laugh. They got this song called Ice Spice, and it's like I think it's called like you think you're the shit, but you're not even a fart. That's literally the
What the
title.
fuck?
Yeah, these fucking songs, even like this is what we're trying
Gen
to say.
Z
It's not
ass
even.
fucking goofy ass song.
It's not even. Yeah, it's not even the video game industry's everything, man. So it's got to be like
That is
someone's
true.
got to. It's got to get worse before it gets better. It's got to hit rock bottom, and then it's got to get better, man.
I
Because
think we're damn near rock bottom when it comes to COD, and
oh, dude,
quite frankly,
I don't
life
even know what to
itself.
say about it.
I don't either, man. I don't either. Edgy, what's happening with it, man? What's good, Dylan?
I have
It's
no
been a
idea.
little while for sure, man. I've been busy with some shit, so I hope you're doing
Same,
well. I hope you're holding up.
same. I got to go home this summer, man. I got to help my parents clean their place out, man. I got to help them. They might be moving, so I got to help them clean up. I'm trying to get into school so I can do some heating and plumbing.
Nice, man. That's a hell of a
Yeah.
trade.
Thank you, man. And especially New Dork. Like, New Dork is expensive, but the one thing you'll never go wrong on is it gets cold as a motherfucker here, and you
Right, people
definitely
are
need
gonna need
vent.
you. Yep.
I only work
Yeah,
like 8 hours now, though. I'm trying to get ready for fucking school.
yeah.
Plus, I got in a fight with one of my coworkers.
Oh shit.
Well, he was being an asshole. He kept like getting up my ass. I do produce. Like I just do vegetables and fruits at the store. That's easy,
Mhm.
right? It's real easy. I've been doing it for over a year. And the guy wouldn't leave me alone. It's like, dude, you would think after a year of me doing this, I would know what to do. Can you please leave me
Yeah,
alone
get off
or
my
not be a
dick and just
dickhead
let me do
about
my job.
do your own job? Exactly. So I told him off, and I think they punished me by only giving me 8 hours a week. Doesn't really punish me too much though, because then at like every couple of weeks I can go home and smoke weed. So fuck it.
There you go.
I got money to buy weed, man. Oh, that's all that fucking matters to me.
Yeah. I'm over here fucking sweating my ass off at my fucking job, working 50 hours a fucking week. It's ridiculous, man.
Well, and it's the price with everything too, man. Like, if I was to honestly, thank God, I shouldn't get into too much detail, but thank God I live in
Whatever
like
you're
an
comfortable
assisted
with.
living. Yeah, thank God I live in like an assisted living, or I wouldn't be able to have my own apartment, man. It's just too goddamn
Well,
expensive.
especially
Even when I
there
was
in New York, hell yeah,
Oh,
dude.
it's fucking ridiculous, dude. The town I live in, a studio apartment, like a luxury studio apartment's like fucking $3,000, $4,000 a month.
I couldn't do it, man. There's no
I
fucking
couldn't
way.
either. What do they expect people to do? Sell fucking crack and shit?
They're
And I've
doing it.
noticed, well, there's a lot of homeless people and shit
Of
around
course
here. It
there is.
wasn't like
Fucking
that
homeless
Yeah,
tents everywhere on fucking sidewalks and shit up there from what I've seen.
not in New York City. Like where I am, it's like there's a lot of people moving from the city, and the shit's like coming up north.
Ugh.
Like it's literally, and I seen it. Like I was walking to work the other day, some guy was fucking sleeping on the basketball court. I thought he was dead. There was a fire truck that went by, and I was kind of looking at the guy, like not like making it obvious, but I was like looking at the guy, and then I looked back up at them, like, hey, you might want to check this fucking dude, see if he's all right.
Yeah. Might be off
I had to
fentanyl
get
or
to work.
shit. You never know.
Some guy last summer died of a drug overdose, like 500 feet from where I fucking sleep up here. He was like out. I'm in an apartment, right, but overlooking my window, there's like a baseball field and like a dugout because there's a school nearby. Fucking guy last summer shot. I guess he shot a bunch of heroin and died. And they found a dead body back there, and it's like I was freaked the fuck out. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, you see this shit, and it's a very sad situation. It really is.
Yeah.
But what do you do, you know?
$3,000-$4,000 for an apartment. I'd rather just put a down payment on a house in the country.
Well, the fucking housing is so damn expensive. That's my fucking...
That's even more expensive. They want you to just pull $20,000 out of your ass. Like, yeah, I got bills I gotta pay, car insurance, all this other shit. How am I supposed to save up $20,000 starve
for a down
myself
payment, right? Sell your body. I mean, yeah,
just
what
for
do
a
you do?
down payment.
Right.
That's why these thoughts. That's what those thoughts do on OnlyFans, and they make a buck or two. That's because and half of them probably are Call of Duty at this point.
You
So
were
they're
cutting
doing the
out there.
same
Half of them are what? You were cutting out.
losers. They're probably half of them are the people that sell these stocks or buy from these stocks. Are probably buying the skins and shit from Call of Duty because they like spending their money. It's people that are too privileged, man. You know.
Yeah.
I don't
that
give
is
a fuck
true.
what they do with their money though.
I don't either.
But when I can't, I mean, they'll sit there and blow their money on that shit, but then they'll go and complain about how it's $3,000-$4,000 for an apartment. Motherfucker, why are you blowing your money on stuff like that then?
Yeah.
I don't do that. I don't have money to begin with, man. I make what, like $100 a week maybe if I'm lucky? And that's not including like, SSI and shit. I guess I'm not gonna get into that, but
Fuck,
I mean
man,
I'm
I'm
only
telling you, I thought $850 out here for a 2-bedroom apartment is fucking expensive, which
Oh man, I wish it was $850 for a motherfucking apartment out here, dog. It's
I
over a
live
G.
I live in
Easily.
Nebraska out in the middle of fucking nowhere though, so there's
Yeah,
that.
but still, man, at least you have freedom out there. Fucking New York, I'm in Actually, I shouldn't say where I am, but I'm out here, man. A fucking apartment, like I said, $3,000 or $4,000 a month. And remember this, folks, I'm not in New York City, but it is a pretty like hip town and shit. But still, man,
Still,
it's a
that's
fucking town, and it gets loaded during the summer. We had like 2 people last summer puke on our front lawn. All these drunk idiot college boys, preppy boys from the city making fucking loads of money. They come up here, shit on all of our stuff.
yeah,
I
no
know this like,
respect.
yeah, and this like took a complete turn from COD, but that
It
just
definitely
shows how fucking insane COD is. Nobody can think, dude. You could even change the reticles of your guns back then. Can you do that now?
I
No, they want you to pay
shit,
20
man. Now
bucks.
that I'm thinking of it, I don't think you can.
Can't do anything on these new fucking games, man.
I know you could do that in Cold War, but maybe even Vanguard. I think they phased that shit out with MW2 and 3. That's a good feature too. I fucking love dicking around with my reticles. You can't do that
You
shit.
could dick around with everything, like, can you do it on the new game? No, that's part of the shit people like too, man. Like they like
Just the basic customization. It's something that
yeah, being able to make it their own.
yeah.
Can't do that anymore, man. And then when you try to, it doesn't matter anyway because you can't see it. You're playing against people that are going to kill you in 0.5 seconds anyway, so they can't even take a look at your skin. And the execution feature is bad because of like I don't see. It just seems like it makes the flow of the game crappy. Like it doesn't match the flow of the game well.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're stopping, like, and it goes into like a semi cutscene. It just fucks up the flow of the game.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
did so much wrong with this fucking game, dude.
It's historically bad. Like I'm telling you, man, this generation of Call of Duty, I'm running out of shit to say. Like it's fucking historically bad. We've never seen it this low.
It's terrible, man. I want to see if they're gonna do a Black Ops 2 sequel. Fuck that. Do a Black Ops 2 remaster.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what they could do with that. People have been asking for it for fucking years.
For years,
man.
man.
Why can't they just fucking do it? The chief said, I don't eat out anymore because the prices are ridiculous. That's about all I have the money to do right now, man. As I have a roof over my head. I got some good stuff going on. So I just eat out and spend it on weed, and then I'm out of money, basically.
That's the problem, though. People say, oh, just go to the grocery store. Bitch, I go to the grocery store every week, and I think I'm better off damn near eating out with these fucking prices. If you find
the grocery store is ridiculous. It's like, what, $5 for a bag of chips? Or a loaf of fucking bread's like $5. They're going to phase out the $1 bill soon. It's just going to start being 5 this, 5 that,
I'm shocked they make pennies, nickels, and dimes now with all this shit.
I've heard they weren't going to years ago. I guess they are, though, still. Shit's way too expensive, though, man.
Yeah.
Activision refuses to do Black Ops 2 remastered. That's their fucking loss, dude.
100%. Just like Edgy said, man, we all want to see it. Everyone out there wants to see what the fuck we had 10 fucking years ago. They won't
So
fucking do it.
what are they gonna call the Black Ops 2 sequel after Call of Duty Gulf War? Are they gonna call it fucking Black Ops 3? So then it would.
Dude, I'm so over it at this point. I don't give a flying fuck what they do, because this is just you and me talking here with the fucking YouTube channel. Like, they're not gonna do anything to really improve.
No, we're just farting around. It's going on almost 2 hours though. Shit.
It is, man. Like, for the very first one,
Time
it's been a
flies.
hell of a one. That's for sure.
Hell yeah, man. Hopefully 2024 gets better, man. I know you've been busy as hell getting your CDL. I got to start getting busy too on school and shit. It's a tough situation. I might hit you up on Discord about more of that if you really want to know, dude. Like,
Yeah, sounds
it's
good.
I don't
try to
mind
check
telling
Discord.
you.
Like,
I don't mind telling you, man, but I can't talk about it on YouTube. So they don't even let people talk about mental health and stuff nowadays on YouTube.
yeah, and if y'all been wondering like why I haven't been uploading as much or doing as many live streams, listen, man, I'm facing like demons and shit myself out here. Like,
Same.
it's fucking hard, man. When you work 50 hours a week at a job that fucking just abuses you basically because they know that you're one of the hardest working people, it fucking
Same.
sucks.
I only work fucking 8 hours a week and they do this shit to me. That's why I don't mind working 8 hours a week because fucking I already get a roof over my head, and I guess that's personal. But it's sad. Like, I feel like a lot of people lose their mind just to get help, man. Like, a lot of these people, man, they work. They're good fucking people. They have what it takes. But they fucking wind up snapping because the shit ain't worth it. You fucking work 50 hours a week. That's great, man. That's a great thing. I just don't even think it's worth it anymore.
It's
They don't
not.
make.
I mean, dude, I fucking used to love my job. New management and everything is just fucked it over. We end up getting this new system. I'm not going to go into too much detail to myself, but man, I work basically in project management. I set up jobs and shit. Like, I'm not actually out there in the field for the most part. I do it off my computer, and it's easy shit for the most part.
Man,
But
that's
it's
still
not.
pretty good.
It's not when your system works against you constantly and you're having to deal with all this fucking stupid ass bullshit. We had a working fucking system, and then they brought in some new Salesforce shit, and it's like we can't even book a fucking
Just to
project
say
now.
that they did something new.
Yeah, we get like fucking bullshit Call of Duty error messages that pop up all the fucking time. Like, oh,
Sounds like fucking Call of Duty. Yeah.
XBLJK74, we cannot book this project this time type bullshit. Like, what the fuck is this?
It's like, I have to be able to book it. It's my fucking job.
Yeah, and then
damn, I think Infinity Ward developed your job engine, man.
You think Joe Sekos stuck his cock in the fucking motherboard and somehow
I think he
it? Wouldn't
did.
surprise me, man.
He's like, hey, man, how can we make it any more obvious we're against people? Oh, we're gonna start implementing this technology at people's jobs. Shit, they got all this stuff becoming computerized. I had to call work this last week just to know what my fucking hours were for this week, and they said it was a glitch in the system. Come to find out, it's the same hours, but still, man, like, I kind of figured it was a glitch in the system, but then they rely too much on technology, man. Like, and then oh, dude, and then
technology is great, but when it's abused, it fucks everything.
It does, and it's like they wonder, like, they'll record all the bad shit you do too, right? But if you try to do something good with your life, they don't even take knowledge of it, you know?
No.
They don't even care because they expect you to do it. When a lot of times, some days, I feel like it's just easier to turn around and do the bad thing, you know? Mm-hmm. Not that I would, but you know how that is.
It does make you think that way, though. I'm telling you, it's like, do I have to really be out here fucking robbing people just to make a damn living? Like,
yeah, like, because you, not like no disrespect, man, because that's pretty amazing, 50 hours a week, but then they make you, like, you work your ass off. You're putting fucking a 30-year day into this project.
Yeah, I just worked a fucking 12-hour shift yesterday, and
then you see these people, like these COD developers, where they're barely working, man. They fucking, who knows what they're doing, right? And they're making 5-10 times the amount we do. And it's other things too, like they'll make up all these weird positions, like you'll have a manager above you, you'll notice their title's even longer and it doesn't make any sense. But and they're only making
they're not out here doing the shit that we're doing.
Yeah, and they're making what? And it's even more fucked up because they're only probably making like $1 more than you an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. The system we have, man. I'm not against capitalism. I'm against wokeness. I'm not I'm against wokeness. I'm not against capitalism. I don't mind people making money, but goddamn, dude, reward
But the
people
shit
that
that
want to
people are
work.
doing out here, man, I'm telling you, they're getting
Yeah,
paid just to sit on their fucking ass.
yeah. Oh, I
These
know.
bigwig motherfuckers, man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
I
no, they get.
understand you got to work, man. You got to work to get that position, but
Yeah, but once you earn it, then it's like no, you don't have to do shit.
mm-hmm.
Like, how is that fair to people that have to work for years and then you'll have these people that are mentally ill like me that'll be like, well, shit, it may be easier to just go rob a fucking 7-Eleven.
Yeah. It's sad that it would even
It's
have to
fuck.
come down to that, but you know what?
It
When push
is,
comes to
man.
shove, and when shit just does not get better, it's like fuck, man. I want
Yeah,
to be out here doing the right motherfucking thing. I ain't trying to sell no drugs. I ain't trying to gangbang. I ain't trying to do all that
same,
shit.
man.
But whew,
Same.
I'd be lying to
They
some
make
days. I'm just like, it's not worth it doing the shit I'm doing.
it's not, man. I feel bad too because I'm trying to get in school, man. They want me doing all this paperwork and shit. It's like, man, I'm trying to do the right thing with my life, man. You guys say you need workers, you need. I see these poor 70-year-old men that damn near ought to be retired. Like, there's all the shit we talk about Joe Biden. That poor motherfucker needs to retire, man. That's elder abuse.
That really
It's,
is, and to think that this fucking pole smoker's running this country.
yeah,
And
I
you
mean,
can
it's.
see how he's been running this country. That's why we're going
Oh
through the
yeah,
hell
it's
we are
fucking
now.
garbage. It's garbage how he's doing it. I mean, I hate the motherfucker, but at the same time, I feel bad for him because it's like, the guy's like 80 years old. They got to make him retire, man. Like, it's elder abuse what they're doing. And then I see that shit at work and stuff where you got these 80-year-old men fucking still lugging around U-boats worth of shit. I'm like, then you wonder, like, I think to myself, I'm trying to do good. I want to get a better position, but I can't because I don't have so and so experience. So they want people working the fucking death, basically, man. That damn 401ks and shit ain't gonna be worth anything, man.
Right. If we even have a fucking,
They
well, we're
won't even
talking about
fucking
now
have it.
not even getting Social Security and shit by the time we're going to retire.
Fuck no, man. Might as well get it now. Fuck it. Why not?
They're trying to
And all
phase
the
all that shit out.
I would feel bad. I would say that I feel bad about getting it. The truth is, man, they give millions to the fucking Ukraine, millions to Israel.
Yeah,
I
shit that
mean,
don't deserve it, man.
it's not our fucking country. So yeah,
It's not our
I don't
problem.
really know what to talk about as far as COD though, man. Like we got some more pertinent shit happening in the real world.
Yeah. These are second world problems and third world problems, man. I get it, but Call of Duty shit, like, but at the
That's
same
my
time, it
only
does kind of,
escape.
yeah, it does play a factor in our lives, though. We go through a shit day. We have a really fucking
We
rough
want
day,
to
for
play a
example.
game.
Yeah, exactly. We want to have fun, but we can't
Yeah,
even do that anymore because,
that's where we step in, man. We
yeah, we're
we we
being
want
jerked
our
around
game
by
back.
these fucking companies that don't give a shit
Yeah.
about us. So,
That's why we make this YouTube, man. That's why we do these podcasts. It's because we don't hate the fucking game, man. These real world problems, we get sick of dealing with them, so we want to escape to a game that's fun to play once in a while. We still got to deal with these fucking problems, but at least, man, for like an hour a day, we want to hop on something that's not gonna give us a fucking stroke. And if you want to play hard Call of Duty Ranked League,
there
you
you
know,
go. If you want your SBMM and all that sweaty ass shit,
you can have it. We're all
go with
for
the
that,
fucking
man.
Twinkie smuggling bastards that play in that motherfucking game mode, because it for damn sure ain't me, and I already feel like I'm playing a fucking quote unquote CDL lobby. I think that's what
I
they're
feel
called
like
or
I'm
some shit.
watching a tournament when I watch you play, and you're not
No
half bad at
shit,
the game
man.
either.
Dude, I'm telling you, I used to be fucking good back in my prime, but I can't even fucking compete against the sweat levels that these motherfuckers are rocking now.
Still better than me. I fucking suck. I haven't touched the new Call of Duty though. Like I
You're not
said, the
missing out
newest
on
one,
anything.
I doubt it, man. I'd still probably be able to kill motherfuckers in that game because it's not even satisfying. Like it's nothing like it used to be, man.
It's not.
It, like they don't even have gore in the game anymore. I think we were touching about that the last podcast. Like I don't even think they have any gore in the game anymore.
Not compared to what they used to. You think
Like
with
they
all this
have,
technology and shit, they would be able to, but they don't.
oh, they'd be able to make it like, and it's like I said with GTA 6, man. I think that's just gonna be like a Red Dead Redemption 2 type engine, and instead of having horses, you have cars and stuff. I think it
Yeah.
is.
I think it is too. At the end of the day, the more I think about it,
I seen the leaked footage, man, and it looked shockingly. The way the UI is set up and shit, I don't know, man. It seems like it's a lot like Red Dead Redemption 2. Like they're just going to take that engine.
and it might
I
play fine. I don't know. We'll see when it comes out. That's all I can say.
I loved Red Dead Redemption 2. The problem was that they overdid the ragdoll, in my opinion. It when I played the game and I was playing on the PS4, I'd go to move my characters. I'd try to get on the horse, and then Arthur or the horse. Arthur looks over and he punches somebody. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't want to do that, but it's the way. Like everything's like place sensitive. Like if you stand in a certain area, it'll do this action. But if you stand a mouse's pubic hair away in another direction, it'll do another action.
Yeah, too many elements.
Too many elements that aren't executed right.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
I mean, it makes for a real. It's like the game's playing you, basically. That's what Thunder keeps saying.
Exactly. That's a hell of a fucking way to put it.
Yeah, it's an algorithm with a game built inside.
And I don't even feel like that's COD anymore. I feel like that's just modern day gaming in a nutshell.
Yeah. They don't even have anything that interesting coming out. Like I didn't see any real games that really sparked my interest.
Hell
I know
no.
they made like Suicide Squad. Who cares? They got a fucking movie. Like they ain't even original.
Gaming is just done to death anymore. Like everything has
Yeah.
been done. That's why we had such great games back in the PS1 and PS2 era, because
I played
there
them
was
too.
still a lot of new shit coming out.
Yeah,
Like new
and they could
ideas.
they could still do it. They could still have new ideas.
Sure, but the creativity is just not there. The fucks are not being given, and it just goes to show.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other games I've seen. Death Stranding 2, I want to say. What was the first one? I didn't even watch it, man, because it looks so boring.
Beats me.
Death Stranding. I'm gonna go on Google really quick and look. This is shit. It's like I think it's just like delivering packages or something.
What the fuck?
It's so boring, man, and people are getting a boner over it.
Sounds like some fucking GTA 5 side quest type bullshit.
But what is it, man? Duration 40.5 hours. People, what's the? I'm gonna read the plot. So.
And gaming anymore, man, it doesn't hit like it used to back on the PS1. I've been finding myself going on my PC and emulating shit. Just going back and playing the PS1 and PS2 games. Because that's where I get enjoyment from. I don't give a fuck about this new generation of gaming. It's shitwater.
All I'm seeing with this, man, it would have been a better movie than it would have been a better movie than it would have been a game. You know what is a good game though? Days Gone was a good game. That was a fun fucking game. I played that. I ought to do a walkthrough of that on YouTube.
Should I watch it? I've never even heard of that game. Or maybe I have heard of it. I definitely haven't seen it though. But the shit that you were just... Wait, what the fuck happened? I think his internet was tweaking out. But the shit that he was mentioning sounds like some goddamn UPS driver simulation or some fucking Amazon Prime bullshit. Like, what the hell? Who wants to play a fucking game where you're delivering packages? That's fucking weird as hell. I'm mad back beast mode. His internet tweaked out or something happened.
Oh, my bad, man.
You're good.
Yeah, Days Gone was actually a pretty good game. They're not going to make a sequel, though. People died for a sequel. This game didn't even come out long ago either. I think it came out in 2019. Dude, I got to do a playthrough of that. I don't think it would take too long for me to either. That was a fun game. It was open world and shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of good games out there that don't get the recognition, but meanwhile,
it only got like
EA...
it only got like 6 stars on IGN. IGN is so fucking fake, dude.
They're bullshit. They'll give the newest fucking faggy Call of Duty game 5 out of 5. Best shit we've ever seen.
No
It's
way.
Bitch,
It's not no 5
eat
out
a
of
whole
5.
bag of dicks.
I'm just surprised COD's made it this long, man. I mean, 15 years, but they put every fucking year. It's like
COD
to the
just needs
point
to
where
die, bro. COD just needs
it
to fucking
does.
die. It's done to death.
It does, man. I want to see a new franchise, man. Like, fuck Call of Duty. You know what, guys? Activision, bury Call of Duty and just keep Warzone, I guess. You guys could add fucking some Call of Duty elements to Warzone. Just branch out, make Warzone, and then, I don't know, play nice with the developers from X Defiant. Maybe they'll teach you how to make a game if that game even comes out right. I want to see it. Because if it actually is half decent, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I'll go and download it or
If
get
that
the
game is
hardware to
decent,
buy
I'll
it.
just say fuck COD. I'll ditch COD. I mean, I'm already not buying any more of them. This is the last fucking straw with them. I just don't get any
No,
enjoyment
same,
out of it.
dude.
But X Defiant, if it's got decent bones, I'd fucking play it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still gonna watch Call of Duty and stuff. I can't say I bought a Call of Duty game really ever. I mean, I got the one game for a gift. I played it at my friend's house, but it's expensive. And with the new Call of Duty games, man, it just doesn't look like something that's worth my money.
No.
Especially when I know that whatever strategy I like using, some motherfucker's already gonna have me beat because everyone's got the game figured out or they're cheating. I ain't gonna do good on that motherfucker. Even if I did, I wouldn't have fun.
True. Hell, if this was a Call of Duty from 4 or 5 years ago, I'd be fucking maximum prestige by now. Fuck no. I'm not even halfway through the goddamn prestige system or whatever the fuck it is on.
Oh, they got it so
CW3.
convoluted, man.
It's so whacked out.
It's basically the new Call of Duty is you can't prestige, like they prestige you, and then I don't know what the fuck happens once
Yeah,
you
every time
prestige.
a fucking season comes out, they like raise the
Reset.
fucking level or something on it. I don't fucking know.
So it's like with Borderlands, when every DLC that came out, you could get another level or some shit. And then that's stupid. Well, then they have a level cap. So you really, even if you are good at the game, you couldn't prestige, play at your own pace. It don't even let you play at your own pace, man, which is fucking, like, talk about wanting to be inclusive and shit, man. How are they going to let you be inclusive if you can't even play at your own pace, you know?
Oh, that's very true.
They don't want you to be fucking rushing, but then they put they want you, basically, they punish bad players for doing good, then they put a level cap on you, and then they arbitrarily throw shit into the game. Goddamn, dude. I know it's about money for them, but if they had a heart, man, and they actually put what they wanted, like, put what we wanted in the game and actually listen to people, and then they played it themselves, maybe they'd realize it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Deep down, man, I really don't think it's the developers some days. I really hope the fuck it's not. I really hope it's more of Activision and the investors doing this.
I think the developers probably do have the talent, but it's basically they're being held back by this fucking stupid ass CEO bullshit going on in the back row that we don't know about.
I just had a nightmare. I had a semi-awake nightmare just like 2 minutes ago. Imagine. Dude, I can already see it. Like, these developers get done with a day of work and they fucking they're really heartbroken. Like, they go home, they're lighting up a Newport or whatever, and they're like, God damn it, man. I hate this, man. I went to college to try to make a Call of Duty game. And they got me putting anime dodo skins and stuff in this game. And my God, this is not what I wanted to do. And I know people are laughing at me like it's my fault. And they just have a mental breakdown and shit.
I mean, that could be the case, but hell, that's a good point. I also think that a lot of these motherfuckers are diversity hires.
They are ESG score.
I think that is a huge part of it.
Yeah. I mean, not like, okay, I don't want to make fun of those people, but if you're not qualified, you're not qualified. Like, I don't wish any ill will upon these people. My God.
Right.
If you suck dick at making a video game, dog.
It's not for you. Right.
It's not for you. If you want to go, add this gay stuff to something, man, that's cool. If you want to make a fan fiction, even, dude, you can even, if you want to do
Some damn
Call of
thing.
Gay Duty fan fiction, I don't even care what they do. But let us have our fucking cake, man. If they want to add all these goofy fucking shit sprinkled or shit flavored sprinkles and stuff to the game, that's fine. Let us have our good cake, though.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about being inclusive and stuff? Include us or take your own and give us what we want.
Get off the damn Call of Duty development squad and go fucking write a gay porno or some shit. I don't
Write a
fucking
gay
know.
porno? Yeah, whatever, man. Like, I don't know why they're making this shit so suggestive nowadays. And then it's funny. They'll make it all suggestive and add these little fucking quirks and stuff, but they don't want you to swear. Like, you can't say fuck, but they'll give you a flag that has to do with some fucking thing,
Some gay sexuality bullshit that has nothing to
Yeah,
do with the
some
fucking game.
gay, yeah, but if I say
What y'all
fuck,
motherfuckers do in the bedroom is not my business, and I do not need to
yeah,
see if you're fucking gay or rocking a fucking pansexual or whatever kind of bullshit flag
yeah,
they got.
I really don't care because I'm not gonna hook up with anybody on Call of Duty anyway. That's fucking weird, and plus nobody talks anyway. So even if I had that fucking chance to do that, guess what? I couldn't. Not that I'd want to, but still.
Man, y'all already know I have nothing against fucking gay people, but I'm just gonna say it for
Same.
the hell of it. The second that they added the fag flags and the Call of Duty and fucking World War II, man, I just busted out laughing. I'm like, this is the
It
downfall
doesn't.
right here,
It
baby.
doesn't
We're
belong in
seeing it
the
right
game,
now.
man.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Now
You are who you
imagine that.
are, I get it. But
Yeah.
don't add that shit on video games. Where's the motherfucking straight flag? In that
Yeah.
case.
Or imagine if they would have pulled that shit back when the real MW2 was around. Oh my god, bro.
Oh shit, they would have gotten eaten alive.
They would have been fucking. They wouldn't
And
have just been.
not in the gay way that they're thinking about being eaten
No,
out.
they would have been fucking. Dude, they would have been belting themselves up to the fucking ceiling fans. It would have been over for Call of Duty. Now, and they got mad about no Russian, man. So imagine the shit they get mad out nowadays if they added stuff like the game's fucked. If y'all want to make a Fortnite type game, go dick ride Epic Games. Epic Games loves attention, man. You fucking seriously, man. Like they love attention. I'm sure if Bobby Snobby No Dick came out and said, Epic, I want to do a collab with you, they'd be the best butt buddies in the world. Hell, even advice for Epic Games, that's a free-to-play game, like Carlos said. It's a free-to-play game. They can get away with selling skins in that game, man. Call of Duty, you might want to take a hint from your buddies over there at Epic.
Mm-hmm.
They already are. That's what killed Call of Duty. The game's becoming like Fortnite. Well, fuck, I can already go play Fortnite.
Exactly. And
and there ain't even any SBM
that's
in
fine.
that.
I think Warzone partially ruined Call of Duty to a certain extent.
It did.
It's all
because they spent a lot of their resources on that humongous ass open world type environment. They spent all that money on Warzone. The 6v6, I know there ain't a hell of a lot you can do with the 6v6, but
you can at least give us some decent maps and maybe some new modes to play on. That's not the same old fucking raggedy bullshit we've got.
It's like what TRC said. We can come up with different ideas out of nowhere. I'm sure if you had a professional board of people come down, and then, I understand they're going to argue and stuff amongst ideas. Add what you can into the game that's actually related to the game. The minute someone brings up gay porno or something, boot them out of the room, say, hey, we'll talk about that another day. We'll talk about that. I'm Bobby Kotick, I'm going to impersonate Bobby Kotick here. Yeah.
Let's add more doors in the fucking multiplayer maps.
That you can't even blow off the hinges. Like, you got these fucking shotguns in the game. You got all these high-tech weapons, but you know what the downfall is? A fucking door. Or these goddamn invincible riot shields.
Oh,
like
yeah,
this
fuck those
fucking
with a sick
magic aura around them. If I fucking launch an RPG at a riot shield, you're going to tell me that thing's still going to be in one piece?
Yeah, and you shoot them bitches with an RPG and they take 0 damage. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't give a
Yeah,
damn if he
right.
has a riot shield in front of him.
I mean, have you? People can look up all the shit you can look up on YouTube. Riot shield. I throw a nice brick at that motherfucker, man. It's gonna at least leave a crack in the motherfucker, you know?
Right?
Like you're talking about slinging a minigun at this damn thing, and it's like nothing. I mean,
Nada.
what is that riot shield made out of, man? I want to know.
Fucking iron titanium. That motherfucker's made out
It's
of the new
made out
iPhone
of
15 or some shit. I don't know,
yeah.
dog. Like,
They found that shit in Area 51, I guess, man. They might as well just call it Area 51 Alien Shield.
oh, something's got to change, man. Something's got to
It
get done at
does.
the end of the day.
They gotta have better fucking stuff that's suitable for the game.
If we're over here in 2 hours and 15 minutes spitting out 30 different ideas and they can't think of anything new to do,
In
like
3
that shit not
months.
at that point, you know?
And it's like Joe Secott talking about world tanks or whatever. Like, you can tell where these people's passion really is. It's not in COD.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these head
It's not.
developers and stuff, they choose a job hoping. You get put where you get put, man. Like, yeah, they're working on COD, which, I mean, that'd be most game developers would love that. But you'd be surprised. You might have some kid out of college saying, well, I didn't want to work on COD. I wanted to work on Crash Bandicoot or something like that. Not to shit on that game. That game was fun. But
It's
I'm
got a whole
just
different
saying,
identity, you know?
it's got a whole different identity. But that's what they're doing with COD. They want that game to be the game of all games. But y'all aren't equipped to handle that shit. You know?
No, they're not. And the player base isn't either. Like the OGs
No,
like
we
us, we
don't
just
want
want a
that.
fun, normal 6v6 experience. It's
Yeah,
not that fucking hard
6v6.
to ask for.
Even if it's not 6v6, at least make the shit fucking balanced and playable and fun, most importantly.
Something. I'm always down to try a new game mode or something, but the shit that
Yeah.
they are adding is just not it.
Fucking Zombies Royale. Who the hell wants to play that, man? Zombies Royale. If I want to play a zombie game, I'll play fucking Days Gone. I mean, okay, no, it doesn't have any multiplayer. Okay. That means I can take more hits out of a bong and not have to talk to my teammates. Works
There
for
you
me.
go. It's a win-win.
It is, because then I don't have to, like I said, I don't have to deal with teammates or anything. And that's the thing, team deathmatch, nobody really plays that like team deathmatch in Call of Duty. No one plays the objective. They don't even reward people for the objective.
Hell no, even on war mode, they don't fuck around and give people the proper stats. You'll get shit for pushing the objective, and every fucking kill is 100 points, so no one gives a fuck about the objective on war mode and shit either. Or any of these damn objective-based game modes. Shit, on fucking on domination and hardpoint, they don't give a fuck. They go for kills, man.
And it makes it easier too because of the way the maps are set up. You can just sit in a power position and camp the whole fucking game, get kills like you wouldn't get on fucking team deathmatch or anything.
That's
and that
the problem with
punishes
some of
the people
rotation.
playing the objectives.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that punishes people playing the objectives.
Yeah, it does.
Because yeah, and the rotation, like the spawning and shit's terrible.
And the rotation of just the game modes themselves or the maps. Like, what I mean by the map rotation is you'll get these fucking playlists, right? It'll be like, oh, shipment 24/7. But you go on and it fucking forces you into either like, you know, fucking domination and shit like that people don't want to play. And so they want to play team deathmatch, but they can't because they're stuck on fucking hardpoint or domination.
Right.
And then they just go for kills. In that case, I can't be mad because whatever, they're just playing their favorite map or whatever, and they wish.
No, I know that too, man. And that's another thing that pisses me off. Like, why back in the day you used to be able to vote on shit like that? Why in the fuck do I gotta sit there and play a game mode? I didn't click on domination. Why is it putting me in domination, hardcore, whatever? It's like the map is one thing, but the modes technically they're only good on certain maps too. Like one mode that's good for one map might not be the best for another map. That's why I think everyone asks themselves, gee, why do these old maps feel like shit on the new Call of Duty games? To tell you the truth, it's because the old Call of Duty games, they were slower, but they were built for those types of map. You got
True.
these new fucking games, man. They ain't built for that shit. And I'm
No.
not shitting on the old COD maps either because they're good.
They're great.
But you got to have something else, man. I never went to map design on that 40-page Call of Duty game. But I tell you what, those maps would not be nearly as fucked up as the maps that they come up with. Or you said at one point an AI could. I believe it. Shit,
I think AI could do better, to be honest. Like,
oh wow, they probably could. I mean, I know. What was I gonna say? I know that they're using real life locations. Like they literally just fucking take a picture of a Google Maps and they're like, "Oh, this will make a fun Call of Duty map."
yeah, last
But
year
will
they
it?
got in trouble with copyright for like
I
copying
know.
and pasting a real life location. It's like, you guys are fucking retarded. But
How do they even manage that? Like they couldn't even come up with a fucking. They had to use something.
They would fuck up a wet dream. That's all there is to it.
They're about as useful as AIDS are to someone's sex life.
Yeah, about as worthless as tits on a fucking pigeon.
Basically, they're fucking terrible, man. They don't even come up with original. They don't. Dude, I don't even know what else to say. I'm dead ass.
They can't come up with anything original. It's sad.
Disappointing. It is.
Like, what else do we say at this point? It's a lot.
Shout out to 8 Thoughts. Shout out to 8 Thoughts. Or not 8 Thoughts.
Whatever he is. Yeah, you know what? Maybe he's playing a persona. I always thought that guy was a fucking weirdo. Like, he's got some damn good points, but...
Yeah. Well, he was saying recently he can't even, like, and he's been bitching about Call of Duty for a while, too. He said he can't even find anything else to bitch about it. Like, everything that's been said has been said. The only thing we can do forward from here is maybe try to come up with ideas and hope the right person listens. I mean, if y'all have any ideas in the chat, man, or anywhere, feel free to post them. Go on the freaking development board for Call of Duty and post it. They're not going to be able to block everybody.
True. The problem is they're so stuck in their new ways, they just don't give a fuck about what the fans want. Hell, they shut down SM2, that fucking fan-made project.
I know, I heard about that.
Pissed when that happened.
I was too. I was really pissed. I didn't even work on the fucking game, and I was pissed. I'm like, you need to tell me all these guys did. They made a mod for, like, it looked like a mod for an older Call of Duty game where they made it so that they did, they were taking community feedback. They weren't even going to charge people for it. It was going to be like a mod.
It was a free project, a fan-made project that was just putting together, like, the perfect mosh pit,
Yeah.
And then they wake up one day, all their fucking thousands of hours of work is just in the fucking shits.
Yeah, because, it's a cease and desist. And it's weird because it's not even like Activision would have lost anything. If anything, people would have been buying the fucking game just to check SM2 out.
Yeah, or if Activision put their greedy motherfucking paws in there and said, hey, we want to cut, I'm sure that, even if it did cost people a little bit of money, they would probably get it because it's a compilation, basically, of everything that made COD good. The good maps, the good play style, the graphics, the dark, gritty atmosphere. It was all together. It was all there.
I wanted to play it.
Fuck yeah, I did too. And I heard about
how much that hurts.
Like, yeah, you got me fucked up, bro.
Shit fucking hurts like hell, man. I wanted to play it so bad. I would have went and bought an older Call of Duty game in a PC rig just to fucking play it.
Yeah. But I think you mentioned the same guy earlier, and I can't think of the name, Murder Show or Murder Show, whatever it is.
Murder Show. I call him Uncle
video.
Murder.
Yeah. Yep, good dude. He put out a video when that whole shit was going around saying, I wish they would have just changed up the maps a little bit, change up the name and made it their own identity.
Gangsta Warfare, yeah.
So that might have been what you're referring to.
Right, I was
getting converted into that. But yeah, that's a novel idea. They should have done something like that.
I think it would have worked.
I mean, if they were stuck on COD, just trying to make it good again because they're tired of seeing the shitty route that Activision has been taking, then so be it. I understand either way.
I wish people could go back and play some of the older games too. Like, that's another thing Microsoft was supposed to be doing. Like,
Well, they did for a while, and them hoes were popping off. They were like, you were seeing hundreds of thousands of people online on these games, and then it's like it just stopped.
that sucks. I wonder why. Wasn't there more hackers getting in there or
Some
something?
shit like that. Some damn thing. I don't know anymore.
That's fucking terrible. Yeah, I was just about ready to say, like, I was about ready to go home and plug my fucking Xbox in just to give it one last go.
Yeah.
Just to
It's
fucking
worth
have.
it.
I wish people. I want to see people playing it though. At the end of the day, man, I think the only thing that's gonna make Call of Duty better is if people really do populate the older servers, and I think that would even like buy the older game, give it a try. You can get them for kind of cheap now, right, man? Give them a try and play them for a while, and you're gonna see that they're actually pretty damn good. They're more simple, but they're simple in a
They
good
are more
way.
simple, exactly, and that's a
But in
good
a
thing.
good way, yeah. And
Who
it's
wants to
real
play some
easy to learn.
overcomplicated piece of shit? That's what Call of Duty is
Nobody
now. It's
does.
overcomplicated for no fucking reason with all
Yeah,
these unnecessary game modes that don't
and it's
go anywhere.
not good ideas either.
No,
If
they're
it
shit.
was overcomplicated, at least try to make it so that I don't need a fucking degree to understand it or it glitches on itself. You guys literally made the game. They break shit. A lot of the shit I see them break is UI related and stuff. That's because the UI is fucking trash. And like the store pops up as soon as you put on a game. The store pops up. Who wants to fucking
Yeah, and you
deal
see
with
some
that?
fucking advertisement for a battle cell bullshit item. It's like, get
Black
this
cell,
fucking
yeah.
whack ass shit off my screen. Whatever the hell it's called. It's like, get
And
this
it's
off
and
my
it's
fucking
bullshit
screen, dude.
too. It's bullcrap. I don't want a black cell in my game. I don't care about black cell.
No.
Who the
And
hell
you know what's
wants
crazy,
to?
bro? I've got these fucking COD points saved up just from buying games over the years. But there's
Yeah,
nothing I even want to spend them on because it's just all trash shit. It makes me wonder, like, how the fuck do people, purchase shit like this with real hard-earned money? They purchase this bullshit. And it's a fact of the
God,
matter, too, that they are supporting one of the most predatory gaming companies out there. If they added something I liked, I still wouldn't fucking buy it.
yeah, true. Do the COD points save through the years or no?
They do, I think. Yeah,
They
I'm pretty sure they
transfer.
do as long as you have the same account.
That's probably the only good thing about that is they at least stack. But then they're gonna ban you for any little thing anyway. So
Yeah, exactly. And then they don't
or,
give you shit for COD points when you buy the fucking game anyways.
yeah, they want it for $20. You can get a Snoop Dogg
2,400
skin.
fucking COD points, which will get you a free
24.
fucking skin, and yeah, it's sad.
And this, like I said, the skins are so stupid. I don't mind like having different looking. That's another thing too. And Murder Show bought this up. So did Arch Nemesis like 10 years ago. You can't even tell who's on your team or not on your team because everyone's running around with the same stupid Nicki Minaj
With these
skin or
weird
whatever.
fucking skins, you can't tell who's an enemy. Yes, that pisses me off, and that's a hell of a good point. When you're out here struggling trying to find a goddamn enemy, and the bitch is right in front of you, and you think it's a teammate, it's seething. It fucking pisses me off.
Yeah. So, and that don't even make sense. Like even in a stupid world, like you're gonna have Nicki Minaj on the friendly team and the enemy team. I know in Vanguard, I don't even think they had like factions or anything. It was just enemy team and your team.
Yeah, yeah, it was like
Because they
Axis, and I don't even think it was that. No, you're right.
no,
It
it
was just
wasn't.
my team, your team, or some shit. Their team, or it's like, what the fuck, dog? Like, this is
Yeah.
so ass.
Because they're trying to make it so that it's not gonna offend people. Like motherfucker, you know how many German people on YouTube play World War II games and don't get offended? Look it up. They play
Right.
them. No one gets offended. Only people getting offended are, I don't know, man, but I wish they would go back into the cave they came from.
Get their fucking heads out of their asses. That'd be nice.
Yeah, their fucking smelly cave. It's ridiculous, man. I don't
It
know,
is.
man. They fucking are so stupid. Call of Duty just right now, man. I want to see it go away.
It's in
That
a
would
state
be
of
the
disarray. It is. It
that
just
would
needs to
be
fuck off.
I wonder what the hell the internet would react to that. Call of Duty announces the last year of development.
I think they'd probably be getting lit up with fucking positive comments saying, wow, you know what? The first 10 years, first 15 years were great. I'm glad they're ending it because the shit that they put out now is not
It's
what
terrible.
it was. Yeah.
I think, and that'd be the best way to put it, man. Because they could easily, people could laugh at their downfall.
Oh, yeah. I probably would too, to a certain extent.
Yeah, we would. We'd be sad, obviously.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we'd have more respect for the COD developers at this point if they just took a fucking hiatus. Like, to be completely honest with you, I think the game should have took a hiatus after Advanced Warfare, maybe Black Ops 3. But after that, the game should have took a fucking massive hiatus.
Mm-hmm. And there's no reason for a damn COD game to come out every year.
No, that's like the same with automobiles, man. That's a whole different subject. But you're telling me that it's worth it to produce a new Lamborghini model every year? I doubt it. Or any type of car for that matter. Shit, they're gonna produce a new fucking Camry every year or new fucking everything every year. Like, that's pointless, man.
Yeah,
Just
and then you wonder
when
why
you,
the goddamn auto lots are so motherfucking full with brand new inventory.
it's too expensive too, man. It's like
I shouldn't
someone
even
I
say
know.
brand new inventory. Shit that's been sitting there for a year because motherfuckers can't afford them bitches.
Yeah, and they make a new one every year, so they're just adding on to the pile. That's like someone I know has a brand new Tahoe. Beautiful fucking car. I doubt it's much better than the last year's model, though.
Or the 2020 for that matter, you know?
Yeah, it's probably the same damn thing. And all they do every year is just add more electronics and shit.
More shit to go wrong with it anyways.
Yeah, like more shit that breaks. Same with Call of Duty. Like, they took something that works. Yeah, they could have added to it, but they didn't add the right shit.
No, they're
That's for
going in a
sure.
completely ass backwards direction. They're over
I
here
swear.
adding fucking Tox mod and bullshit AI systems when they
What's
could be
Tox
adding
mod? Oh, the robot.
that
Yeah,
robot piece of shit beat bop boop beat motherfucking piece of
that's
garbage.
ridiculous, man. I
Yeah.
don't even whoever like I'm not trying to be mean to the person that came up with that, but dude, or whoever you are, you should get fired. Like you really should. You should lose your job.
In
They
theory,
ought
it's a
to.
good idea if it works. But there's no need for it to be on a fucking already M-rated game. If it's
Right.
a working feature and you implement it in, like, say, a fucking NHL or a sports game or whatever, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But motherfucker, Call of Duty? Like, this shit's notorious for being toxic. That's why people play the
Look at the old videos.
No shit, they wouldn't survive 10 fucking years ago.
Oh, those lobbies are fucking hysterical, man. That people used to make videos back in the day of just trolling fucking COD lobbies to get a reaction. And hey, does anybody remember like Minnesota Burns and shit? Millions of views on YouTube.
I remember that. That was
Man,
funny shit.
It was. What a far gone fucking era that is. You'll never see any COD creators like that nowadays.
No. And even though it wasn't my thing, like I never joined like team deathmatches to talk shit and run my mouth, but still, it's a concept of it. You know, people are gonna want to do that. Let them do it.
Yeah, man, they're not hurting my fucking feelings, man. I already, I know what insecurities I have. It's fine, man. It's a fucking video game. At the end of the day, if you're, and then like people shit talking like, oh, I dookied on this lobby or get fucking bodied or whatever. They're gonna get mad about people doing that too. Like it's a fucking video game.
Mm-hmm. I had some motherfucker get mad. You might even remember this video. Some motherfucker was so pissed off that I had like MAGA in my clan tag or some shit.
Yeah, I seen that.
It's like, you fucking weak ass minded bitch boy. Get the fuck out of here.
Like, who cares if somebody wants to have MAGA as their fucking clan tag, dude? It's a fucking video game. And there's a lot of other people that do too, so have fun swearing out a bunch of people,
Exactly. Holy fuck, man. If I had a goddamn dollar for every Trump or MAGA fucking tag I seen, I'd be a fucking billionaire.
We'd be
but and
money.
Now they want to have the shit to where, you can't put certain shit as your clan tag, and this is
they already do.
Like you said about the classes earlier, you can't even name a personal class. Like, who the fuck is out here seeing that shit but you?
AI robot. But I wanted to name my clan Crip. and they wouldn't let me.
Oh yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, sorry, you can't do that due to gang-related shit or whatever."
Oh, Snoop Dogg's in the game.
Yeah, wasn't Snoop Dogg a Crip? Like,
He was. That's the one thing I can say about Snoop Dogg. You know, a funny comparison. I don't know if you know who Martha Stewart is. But
yeah,
Martha Stewart's like one of the bitches that hangs out with Snoop Dogg.
yeah,
There's one difference between Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart. One of them has a felony and one of them doesn't. And I'll tell you what, it's not the black dude that was in the Crips that has one.
that's true.
Martha Stewart's is the OG bitch.
She's a bad bitch.
She works at Activision. All the scams she pulls and stuff, man, she might as well work at Activision. No, we got
No
this
lies.
lovely bundle. Can you imagine? That would be a funny YouTube video. Martha Stewart advertising COD skins. We got this one over here. It's very pretty. You know, that'd be funny. I think it would be.
Should I watch it?
I don't know. I'd have to learn how to edit and stuff, and I'd have to come up with funny punchlines and shit. Like, have somebody play Martha Stewart, like an SNL skit, kind of, you know, like Saturday Night Live or Mad TV.
Right.
Have like Martha Stewart advertising COD skins. And then she looks at one of them. She's like, what the fuck is this? God, I didn't even see anything that nutty in Fulton County. Some bitch smeared peanut butter on her. I can't say that. But that was funny as hell, man. Like, I'm not even going to cap, man. My battery's going to die here soon, but.
Yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here
Yeah, it's hitting almost 11 o'clock here, bro. It has, and eventually, like, so you guys seen I had those ideas written down. Yeah, eventually.
Why don't you make a fucking video just kind of going over that shit?
Oh, I am. I'm going to. I'm gonna wait. I shouldn't even wait, but I want to be in a good place to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, understandable.
I want to get my thoughts together and stuff, and then I eventually will. And I would appreciate if y'all watched it. If y'all want to share the video or whatever. I'm not one of these uptight YouTubers that are gonna flag you for copyright, bro. If people want to spread that video around like freaking chicken shit, I'd be happy. I'd actually be more than pleased.
Mm-hmm. Because you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. You want to see Call of Duty get back to where it was. I'm in that same banana boat.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make money on Call of Duty, man. I could be like all these other dudes. Oh, you know.
Here's the best class setup.
Yeah,
Sponsored by Activision. I suck their dick and toss their salad on the daily.
Basically.
Subscribe, like, share.
And that ain't even the best class setup. Everyone's using the best class
No, it's just a bunch of random ass shit. Like,
yeah.
Those videos are almost as pointless as us bitching about Call of Duty.
Yeah, it is fun though, and that's another thing. Like,
I get it.
8 Thoughts brought that up. Like, it's not even worth bitching about COD anymore. They're not going to change. And the problem is, they probably won't until they see that more people. If I can get one person to watch this video and be like, "Yeah, that they are right,"
That's a small win.
That's a win for me, man, and it's just a win for me too. Because then once I'm done with this podcast, I'm not gonna think about Call of Duty for like a week or two, and what's wrong with it. It's a fucking weight off of my shoulders, man.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
Oh, I gotta eat my dinner, dude.
All right, man. Well, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and dip out. It's been a fun time. Yeah. I will definitely hit you up.
Alrighty, man.
Too. We'll have to do another one.
Yeah, and I'll let you know like some of the personal stuff on Discord, like the housing and stuff. I don't think these guys.
Yeah, no, that's fine, man. Keep me posted on all that shit.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be living here that much longer, man. But hey, dude, have a good day. Hey, chat. Anybody that's still in the chat, I'm gonna be making that video with my ideas, and I want as much feedback as possible. And don't be afraid to criticize.
Out that video, man. He'll probably let me know, and I'll make a little fucking community post about it or something.
Yeah, hell yeah, and don't be afraid to like criticize it. I'm not gonna be like these freaking Call of Duty developers and get sad and be like, "Oh my god, fuck you for even suggesting that." No, I want to hear feedback. I'm not.
No one's perfect. I get it.
No, absolutely. But hey, man, you have a good night, and I'll talk to you whenever on Discord. I'll try to take it easy, man. Hey, bud, take care now, man.
Take it easy, man.
I will. Hey, bud, take care now. Bye-bye.
All right.
Later.
But there y'all have it, man. I'm going to wrap this bitch up now. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been 2.5 hours of bitching about COD. I can't take much more, but that was a hell of a stream. Hell of a way to kick off the first episode of the series. I'll hit y'all up maybe in a week or two. Maybe we can get a part 2 going, or maybe I'll just do a different video in general. But to be honest, man, I just don't upload like I used to. I got to apologize about that. Just been very busy with life, and I hope that can soon change. So I'm going to dip out of here, though. Y'all have a great evening. Deuces.